TikTok time to rock. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone who's watching from all over the world. Before you ask a silly question about where I am, I'm at someone else's. I'm at someone else's house, and he's got a studio. So I'm in front of his. I'm in his way cooler studio than mine. So, and I guess people who tune in like 5 minutes from now are also going to ask the exact same question. But anyway, we've got we're back there waiting for Sheikh Uthman, who hasn't called in yet. I don't know if it's a time zone difference. Maybe
he's getting no time zone difference.
Maybe he's getting set up. I sent him the link a couple days ago. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and send it again. Avery, you sent him the link. You sent him the link because you got his DM, right?
Sure did.
I was emailing him.
I sent it to him on Twitter.
D Wood is emailing him. I'm going to email him one more time. Link to join. We're waiting.
I don't get why he's not here. Was he afraid or something?
He's probably running.
He's probably terrified. I get it.
Hey, here you go. We're waiting. We'll just discuss stuff about you until you show up. Then we'll talk about the Islamic Dilemma. All right. And that's how we'll do it. We'll just say whatever we want about him. And then once he gets here, we'll just focus on the Islamic Dilemma. They'll all be good. All right. All right. So I guess all we can do is wait. What do you guys want to talk about until we wait? I got some videos. What do you guys want to do?
You got videos?
Yeah, I want to see some videos.
I see some videos.
What should we start with? Hey, how's everyone doing out there?
Doing good. Yeah, doing good.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to some
people in the chat, man. Talking about people in the chat, and Chris is like, "Yes, I'm a narcissist. I will tell you every question is about me." Just kidding. Chris is the least narcissistic of everyone who's here right now.
Oh,
you've made me.
Shot at Jai. That's crazy. Jai taking strays.
Hey, so is anyone know where Sheikh Uthman is, man? This is weird stuff.
I don't know.
I'm confused.
We gave him the link. I mean, this is. I thought this is what we were supposed to do. We just plan a live stream, give him the link, and he shows up. That's what he
made.
Does.
He made the live. I announced it in a video. So I announced it in a video. I sent him the link. I posted it on X even before that, and GodLogic sent him the link, and I just resent the link. So yeah, he's gonna jump in. Maybe he's setting up, ladies and gentlemen.
Because this was his idea, right? This whole like, let's organize a debate, and he was suggesting times and stuff, and he said he will make it work for whatever suits us. So we've got this set up now, and we sent him this invite days in advance. So where are you? Like, where are you, Sheikh?
Yeah,
you know who might be doing
his way. We're doing it his way because we had our way. We had our way, which is, so he challenges us to a debate. We challenge all of us to a debate. I say, well, if you want to debate, there's DebateCon next month, so I can debate you there. So we'll do it on stage. He didn't want to do that. He eventually, so then he was saying he challenged GodLogic and Nick to come to a studio. They agreed. He refused. IP agreed to go to a studio. He said he'd pay his own way.
Yep.
No response. Eventually, he just said, well, I'm going to go live. Sam said, if you want to debate me live, then just come on over to my channel. There's the link. None of that. And all of a sudden, he just goes live and says, okay, where is everyone? Why is everyone running from me? Oh, alhamdulillah. And then all his idiot followers come over. Why are you running? So we gathered from that when he challenges people to a debate, what he actually means is set up a live stream and give the link to call in. And that's exactly what we did. If this is too much for him, I don't even know what to do at this point. It's like there's no longer a way to interact with him. He won't get on. He won't do a debate on stage. He won't do the like 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 that he challenges people to. The only thing he was willing to do was a live call in. So we set this up just for him, just to satisfy him, because this is the approach he wants. And if he doesn't even show up for this, oh my goodness, man, we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's running behind or something like that. maybe he's busy faking another hate crime.
Or what he's doing is he's double checking all his sources, making sure he knows the difference between the source, the footnote, making sure there's no typos in the footnotes. I think that's what he's doing. It takes a lot of time to get that stuff ready.
Yes, it takes a lot of preparation.
Or he's choking someone. Could be the case. We don't know.
Oh yeah. He is called Sheikh Ibn choking for his wife getting that restraining order for choking and beating him and putting a gun to her head.
He could be doing marriage counseling though. He could be doing that.
Yeah, he could be doing. Hey, you mean marriage counseling for like one of his dawah buddies who's like, Sheikh Uthman, my wife, she's not listening to me. So can I send her to you for some marital counseling? Alhamdulillah, yeah, send her here.
Or he might be in Mexico. We don't know.
Killing someone? Wasn't that weird? Hey, people don't know what we're talking about. Let me go and play this clip, guys. Let's go ahead and play this clip real quick. I messaged Sheikh Uthman and said, we're going to talk about you until you come over here, and then we'll just talk about the Islamic Dilemma. So that was the idea, talk about the Islamic Dilemma. If he's not here, it's kind of hard to talk about the Islamic Dilemma with him. So I don't even know what to do here. But let's check out this clip. Jai, you want to introduce this guy?
Oh, yeah. So this is one of his Dawah students. Actually, Avery's met him in person. Is Dawah student Abu Adnan? Yeah, right? Abu Adnan, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So one of his Dawah students came all the way from Lebanon to meet his sheikh in the park, Balboa Park, where Avery cooked Uthman at that famous day, the famous footnote day. So he finds some girl who wants to meet Sheikh Uthman, and what ends up happening is he ends up marrying her. He intercepts.
And he gets the girl.
And
then the girl says, I don't like you. You've taken me to Lebanon. I don't like this life because it's Muslim life.
He's like, all right, we need some marriage counseling. Let's ask the sheikh.
And then they go back to the sheikh. Sheikh says, yes, come with me to the counseling room.
And he brought him to the counseling room. And it's all history from there.
And then he was like, I declare your marriage null and void.
Then he married her.
To himself.
And so that's Abu Adnan. That's how we all, well, other than Avery, that's how we all became familiar with Abu Adnan, who he is.
And then Abu Adnan went on a massive crusade. He took my wife.
Yeah. He sure did. He's still kind of on that too. Every now and then he'll do a live saying, be Muslim like Jesus was, or Sheikh Uthman needs to be condemned. You know, he'll have these lives like that. It's either those two topics. And
Abu Adnan, he... this was last month when Sheikh Uthman was running his mouth, challenging all of us to a debate. Every last one of us accepted a debate with him. He backed out of all of them and then goes live and so on. But Abu Adnan actually responded to that. He responded to one of Sheikh Uthman's clip going, where are you? Where are you? Because Abu Adnan's been challenging him to debate him on all the messed up stuff he's done. And so let's go ahead and check out this clip real quick. Oh my goodness, I have a ton of clips. All right, here we go. Let's watch this one.
Sam Shimon, where are you? We put a debate challenge out.
Osman, why are you running from me? Why are you running from your Muslim? Because you know that you're not a real Muslim. All what you can do is go after Sam Shimon. For what? To make more money. I invite you to an open debate in public. If you're a real Muslim, you can debate me. We're going to question your faith into Islam and how you practice Islam. Do you know how to read the Holy Quran? Do you have...
What do you guys think? Giant DOC. What
he definitely cannot read the Quran correctly. He cannot read the Quran correctly.
So, but I mean, he obviously knows some stuff because I hear him. So, like on a scale of 1 to 10, like 10 being like the world's best Quran reciter, or just anyone who's really, really proficient in the Quran. 1 being someone who doesn't know a word of Arabic at all. So, what is he like 7 or maybe something like that?
So DOC had Tajweed training when she was a Muslima. So, what do you think? If he was in your Tajweed school, like as a student, would he pass it?
No, maybe a 2.
A 2
because
2. Sheikh Uthman, you got to respond to that, buddy. Don't we know you're watching? We know you're watching. What? Click the Sheikh Uthman. Click the link. You just have to click the link, and then you'll come on the screen, and then you can respond to these heinous allegations against you that you would be on a scale of 1 to 10. You would be a 2.
Yeah, because 5-year-olds can recite Surah 1, Surah Al-Fatiha. he got a verse in it wrong, and we got that on video. So that's really bad. It's
really bad.
Wait, Surah al-Fatiha? That's what they always say. That's what they always say. If you say you're an ex-Muslim, I left Islam 10 years ago, they say, recite Surah al-Fatiha, or they'll name one of the other ones that they use regularly. And so you're saying he didn't even get like the most basic of the basics right? And if he were to do this, if he were to become an ex-Muslim and they were to say recite Surah 1, then he would recite it and they would say, ha, you made a mistake. You're not a real Muslim. Never a real Muslim.
Exactly.
Huh. Hey, Sheikh Uthman. Are there over 4,000 people watching right now?
Yeah.
Sheikh Uthman, what the heck, man?
Almost 4,200 people right now.
Dude,
No,
you have the link. Multiple sources. Click on the link. Just click it. Push, click on it. And then you pop up on the screen.
Do it, man.
Oh,
Do it.
I got a question. This is the guy who Uthman stole the wife from. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
But
Sheikh Uthman still your wife.
Yeah, he just goes down this list. Listen to him.
And how you practice Islam. Do you know how to read the Holy Quran? Do you have a master's degree in Hadith? Do you sleep with women who are married? Did you unalive your stepfather in Mexico?
You catch this?
What?
This guy's just
What?
dropping just out of
Dude.
nowhere. You kill your stepfather in Mexico?
What?
He's like, this guy can't recite the Quran, and this guy killed his stepfather. Like, yo, how do you go from that to that? Like, and you don't even break that. Like, his face stayed the same.
Is there any context to him allegedly killing his stepfather? What is going on?
This is the first we heard about it, but this is
the
one of
first
his.
we heard.
This guy knows him really well.
Huh.
So,
Well, that's
so
an
for
interesting
context,
accusation.
yeah, for context, again,
Right.
he even said it in the video. He's a Muslim. This is one of his former Dawah students.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so he knows more than we do. But that's the first time hearing was from him.
All right, so let's let him.
Do you sleep with women who are married?
Yeah.
Did you unalive your stepfather in Mexico? Did you fake
Hang on.
the
Let's
stabbing
go
to Islam?
back and we'll actually answer his questions for Sheikh Uthman.
And how you practice Islam. Do you know how to read the Holy Quran?
Not very well.
Do you have a master's degree in Hadith?
No.
We're thinking maybe that's made up.
It could be.
Or
Yeah.
you're
From
calling him out on this.
Muhammad Ajab's university.
Yeah,
Yeah.
University
exactly.
of Cambridge. Yeah.
Do you sleep with women who are married?
Yeah, definitely we know that.
Did you unalive your stepfather in Mexico?
Now we don't know that, but you know him way better than we do. So
Did you fake the stabbing? Did they kick?
absolutely, he absolutely faked this. I mean, well, I can't actually prove that he didn't get into a fight and get stabbed. That may be true. Everything that happened after that was completely fake. Everything that happened after that was completely fake. So if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, he faked a hate crime against himself. Now, he might have gotten into something, and a guy may have actually stabbed him or something, or tried to stab him or something like that. But the blood on his dress was obviously fake blood. Matter of fact, hang on. The blood on his yeah. So and then we have Giant DOC's face right there. Look, how's that feel, Sheikh Uthman? Look, Giant DOC.
That's what caused your wound.
It's what caused your mortal wound. So guys, it's not just blood on a hand doesn't look like that. Blood on clothes doesn't look like that. And you can see all the spray droplets all around. That is not blood seeping out of a wound. That, if you get stabbed, then the blood leaks out of the wound and soaks your clothes. You see spray marks all over it, like little spray droplets all over his garment. So this was a bottle of fake blood that got sprayed on him. So this is fake. He may have gotten into something and a guy who actually stabbed him, and then he got the brilliant idea, hey, run over to, he barely jabbed me, but run over to the Halloween store and get me some fake blood so I can turn this into something. And then afterwards, of course, he made the super stupid mistake of making all sorts of extra claims, saying that there's a police report, and he handed it over to the police, and police went and grabbed the guy and arrested him, and the guy pleaded guilty, went to prison, all this stuff, and people contacted the police department and the courts and all the police and all the courts where we have no record of any of this happening. Anything else, Jai? You were following that.
The knife as well. He claimed to wrestle the knife out of the guy's hand, and he's like, "We got your knife. We got the DNA off the knife, and all that stuff."
Picked the whole movie.
Oh yeah, and then someone from the video got the location of the place where it supposedly happened at, and then people actually went there to the place.
Shout out to Danny. Shout out to Danny.
Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, was there a stabbing here the other day?" And no.
Hey, David. Sheikh Uthman just uploaded a short 2 hours ago addressing this whole live stream.
Oh, really?
So I just dropped it in the private chat if you want to grab it. It's very interesting. He's, I wouldn't say he's being untruthful before I watched it, but yeah, he's still lying, man. I'll tell you. After you watch it, you'll see that.
I have a problem. I do not know where the private chat
just
is.
DM it to him. Yeah, DM it to him on X or something.
I'll download it and prepare it.
Let me just email it to you then, because you're like you freaking like still in the Stone Age with your technology here.
Yeah, I am.
You don't
really
see the guest chat? You don't see the guest chat?
No, there's a way to click on it, but I don't see it.
I just email it to you, so you should get an email now.
I do know how to use email. All right. Well,
you go log into the internet using AOL, and then you need to you find your email, click on the AOL email, download it, from your 1995 email address.
Hey, David, people are saying that with your background, you're from the future.
Yeah.
So did Uthman call in? Did Uthman call in from the future? Because you're in the future. Your background shows you're in the future. Did he call in yet in the future?
Nope.
No, Uthman?
Here I am in 2027 waiting for Sheikh Uthman to show up for a debate still.
All right, guys. He didn't show up. Sorry.
I'm broadcasting from the future to declare that Sheikh Uthman will never agree to any sort of formal debate ever, period. Wild stuff. All right, I'm downloading that. All right, let's go ahead and finish this clip. I don't even know what the heck are we going to do during a live stream if the guy that the live stream is supposed to involve doesn't even show up. All right.
I know. If there are Muslims in the chat watching, because there's got to be some Muslims watching this, hoping for a debate with Sheikh Uthman, then if you go and you message him and you try to get in contact and say, hey, look, these Christians, they're here. They want to debate you. They've accepted your challenge. Let's do this debate.
Yeah. So all you Sheikh Uthman fans, message your boy. We definitely did. Multiple ways. We sent him the link to click on and join. This is the only way he has said he is actually willing to debate. I'd prefer on a stage. But everyone here is willing to debate him. And this is the only way he was willing to debate. So we don't even know what we're supposed to do if he doesn't go through with this. But let's hear more from
I know what to do. What? I know what to do. Okay. So the first thing that we do is we take a caller that's actually AI. That's the first thing we do.
Oh, gosh, why didn't I think
and we debate this AI. We debate this AI and then we just go from there. Get some fake shahadas and stuff like that. We can do all that stuff.
I am doubting Islam. I want to speak to you guys.
It's Mary's daughter of Christ.
It's Mary's daughter of Imran.
The Trinity is very confusing. What do I do? All right, everyone, we're still waiting on Sheikh Uthman. Hope everyone who knows him, because we know Sheikh Uthman has some fans here. We hope everyone is messaging him right now, asking where in the name of common sense he is. It is super easy to just click on a link.
Yeah. He could be do it from his phone. He doesn't need to be in front of a computer. Just pick up your phone, call in.
I know someone with direct access to Sheikh Uthman who's watching right now.
Who?
David's new biggest fan, Malik.
Oh, Malik?
He's definitely watching. So Malik, just send your boy a text. Let him know. Here, you got the link in email. Avery sent it through X. There it is. It's settled. His best friend, who's got a bunch of dirt on him, if he ever turns on him, Malik, he can let him know.
Yeah, we saw Malik. We saw you at the restaurant next to Sheikh Uthman and the Watcher.
The Watcher. Was it the Watcher or the Warner?
It's both. He's the Watcher. He's the Watcher when he's the Watcher when he's watching. What did the guy say? That he watches while the other Delwa guys run a train on a girl. That's their words, not ours. Yeah, pretty gross. And the Warner likes to sit in the chair, so we switched it to the Watcher instead of just the Warner.
Okay, so I forgot his name was the Watcher or the Warner, but yeah, he was in the restaurant with them.
Yeah, and they were all cozy together eating.
Fasting. They were fasting.
Massive feasting on a massive spread of table spread. So we know that you have his number.
So yeah,
So call him.
do him a favor, reach out to him, because there's 5,000 people here waiting for him.
5,000
What
guys.
is
Wow.
going on,
5,000
guys?
people want to see a debate.
This is the only way he was willing to debate. So we made it the only way he was actually willing to debate, and he's not showing up. He can't. And matter of fact, I even made it different from theirs because they made it so okay, just call in, and then me and God Logic weren't interested. And we're like, we're not playing these games. Than and IP actually wanted to see what it takes to actually get into the discussion.
Yeah.
And then Than couldn't get in at first, and then he did, and then got dropped. And so I specifically wanted to avoid that, so I sent him the link. I just sent him and his organization. I just sent him and his organization the link so that there's no, I couldn't get in. There was too many people or something like that.
Yeah.
Made it specifically for him.
Let's remember what happened is that he announced he's doing this stream on December 30th. I'm like, okay, I think we can go live and then try to join. That was the goal. But then the day before or the day of, he announced, no, it's going to be a debate between me and Orthodox Muslim and God Logic and Sam Shamoon. I was like, that's not what you said, but okay, I guess we will just go live. And then, of course, Avery's like, that's not what happened. Let's go live. We'll expose the text messages and show what really happened. So we did it on my channel. The Uthman went live, and he was like, I don't know where the Christians are. We're doing a live call-in show, and we got 40 people in the queue, even though we've not posted the link yet. So then he eventually posts the link. I tell Than, hey, I'm running the stream. You try to call in and see if you can get through. Because if you can get through, then maybe the rest of us can get through. He tried twice, could not get through. So I told him that's enough. He obviously doesn't want a conversation.
Guys, are there any with us? Are there any delusions that Sheikh Uthman just absolutely doesn't want to debate, but doesn't want to acknowledge that to his fans? And so this is all like smoke screens and show and so on for a guy who's absolutely terrified of actually having a
Everybody who's not a Muslim knows that. Who's not a Sheikh Uthman fan. Everybody sees right through all that bull crap. It's bull crap.
He did the same thing as Speaker's Corner. He came and then debated basically nobody and then left. Like I literally was like following him out, calling him out on the hey, so what happened to this this hate crime report, this stabbing that happened? Where's the evidence?
Oh, he gave you the evidence.
He
right?
ran. Oh yeah, in the form of running away. And calling me an Islamophobe. Yeah, that was the best he had.
And isn't it weird because we actually watched a video where he was trying to console his followers about this, who'd heard the accusations that he faked the entire thing. And he's just sitting there with papers. He didn't show the papers. He's just sitting with the papers, going, "Oh yes, I have the police report right here, and I have the court work, and I have all the paperwork. I have all the appropriate documentation right now, and we will eventually post it in a documentary about my life." And that was what 3 years ago now that he was promising.
He's working on it.
He can't. He's still alive. How could he make the documentary when he's still living? So he's still got a lot of stuff to film. What are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah, don't forget though that one of the details of the documentary was that he was going to blur the faces of the police officers who were being interviewed so that they could be safe and they could be protected. The police officers need protection from Christians apparently, or people questioning whether he got stabbed or not.
But by the way, everyone, anyone out there like actually dumb enough to believe this, that the police department says they have no record of any of this happening. The place where it happened says that never happened. The court said there's no record of this ever happening. Sheikh Uthman says, yes, I have the police report. I have all of this. I have all the documentation. And it's eventually coming out in a documentary about my life. And we'll interview the police officers who are involved, even though the actual police department says they have no record of any of this. We're going to interview the police officers, but we're going to have them blurred out. Why?
I mean,
it's going to be like Malik, right? It's going to be Malik there in a crap police uniform.
Blurred out face.
With the white blurred out, you know how he whites out his face like that? It's gonna be. It's gonna be
with all the slang. Be like, yo, yeah, I'm the police officer. I was smoking a blunt outside the station when we got the call.
Okay.
He's gonna have the red bandana on. He's gonna have the red bandana on and stuff.
All right, let's.
Where is he at, man? He won't respond to my message, man. He was responding that day.
He did respond. He posted that video like an hour ago or so that I sent to David.
All right,
he's talking about us there.
We'll let Abu Adnan finish this here. Let's see.
Did you unalive your stepfather in Mexico?
Wait, what now?
Did you fake the stabbing Did they kick you out of the mosque? Did you call the police on a Muslim for him not to pray in a mosque? Do you wear luxury clothes?
I like how it's, did you murder someone? And do you wear luxury clothes? Like, wait a minute. Hey, whoa, back up to the killing someone in Mexico part, dude.
Did you murder him in luxury clothes?
Did you slaughter 50 people in the name of Allah? And did you cross the street without going to the crosswalk? And did you?
Do you wear Jordans?
Oh gosh.
Luxury clothes? Do you have 2 Teslas? Are you being humble? Do you work as a second job other than being a sheikh?
I guarantee you, if this dude ever worked a second job, it would be used car salesman, guaranteed.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you beat your wife?
Yeah.
Were you forced to move out of San Diego? All those?
Yeah, she got the restraining order, and she said that he needs him to go to their other residence. So I'm guessing that's out of San Diego or something like that. Or he just said
Wow.
It's like, do you be your wife? Do you work 2 jobs? I don't know why this guy just has like no sense of scale.
Wait, like Avery said, this guy, his 2 things are like doing dawah and then Uthman. So sometimes the brain kind of morphs, it mushes between so it's a dawah brain. It is a dawah brain, but that's your brain on dawah, ladies and gentlemen. It's your brain on dawah.
there's dumb, and then there's dawah dumb, everyone. But
See, I heard Uthman was moving from San Diego. I just didn't know how true that was. And wow, I guess he's confirming it. And then, but the reason behind it,
Yeah. So in her request for a restraining order, it was choking her while having sex. So he's one of the guys who has to be choking someone. She said, she's gasping for air and stuff and ready to pass out.
So he's like an Andrew Tate. He's like an Andrew Tate fan, basically.
Yeah. Beating her. Said he smashed a bowl over her head and stuff like that. And then when he got mad, he would point a gun at her head and say, "I can do this, and no one will ever catch me," and stuff like this. So he just pulled out a gun and put it to her head. So anyway, that's the hero of dawah.
Stand up guy. Definitely stand up.
Definitely stand up guy. All right. So here's the rest of Abu Adnan.
All those? We cannot talk about it if you come live with me.
So even his fellow Muslims want to debate him here. Even his fellow Muslims want to debate. Wild stuff. Yo, I also had some breaking news. Well, for people to understand the context, let me give a short clip from Malik when he exposed everybody. I mean, you know what's weird? This is I have this weird little mental thing that goes on in my sometimes someone will utter a sentence and I will think no one has ever uttered that sentence ever before in the entire history of humanity. That is a completely new sentence. There's no way anyone ever put those words into that order ever before. It's like it could be random things. Like when I started Quranagami, I was like, how did no one ever come up with? I'm like the first person to make a castle out of the Quran. It's never been done before. This has never been done. So there's stuff like that. But I mean, think Malik. Who has snitched on more dawah guys ever in history?
Fareed comes close, but I think Malik takes it now.
Yeah,
he's set the record.
He's got the record, right? It's like we gotta have Malik's and Fareed leaks in this marathon of who can expose the most dawah guys the quickest, and someone's got to get an award out of this. But so anyway, guys, Malik flipped out, and it was like an hour and a half stream that was filled with stuff, and then Jai chopped it down to 17 or 18 minutes that we went through. But here's the quick version, just so people know the context of the other thing we're gonna check out here, because we do have some breaking news about Libiano. And then, so we'll check these out, and then we'll check out what Sheikh Uthman has to say. I'll have to get that clip. I already downloaded it and stuff. But here we go.
Warner was one of the good ones? Yeah, that's what you think. A lot of these guys give dawah and try to show themselves up as fake people, and I ain't with all that. And especially if you want to cross me, this is really what happened. He called Jake and told Jake Malik is an undercover Yahudi. He's an undercover Mossad agent.
Yeah,
Warner.
I did a poll yesterday after hearing all this stuff. He finishes last year by completely destroying like half the Dawa guys and saying that the rest are all the same. That's how he finishes 2025. And in 2026, he announces that he's going to launch this huge war with me that's going to lead to all kinds of like Quranagami and eating the Quran and stuff like this. But it's all going to be worth it. And this is going to be the big year of massive Quran desecration. And it's worth it to get into this with me. And so I did a poll and I said, how many of you think this guy's actually an agent trying to destroy it? Trying to destroy Dawa from within. It was like 71, 72, 73% of people. Like this guy's an agent. So now people are calling him Mossad Malik. Anyway, you see why here, guys.
Denied it. He said, I never called him that. Jake said, guess what, Malik? I recorded it. Jake plays the whole phone call. What did he say? He called me an undercover agent. Chat, you want to see who Warner really is?
What?
Pause. I just want to let Avery know, for example, all the time we ever talked, I never recorded any phone calls between us, just to let you know. So these Dawa guys who are like friends behind the scenes, recording each other's phone calls is crazy. That's just.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because I was about to ask you, bro. Like, damn,
that's crazy. Who does
Avery,
that?
I've never recorded any conversations we had. Now, David was another.
You're a liar.
Everything that guy says.
Yeah, I'm thinking I've only recorded a couple of conversations ever, and it was a situation like, okay, there's a reporter who wants to interview me about this that happened in Dearborn, but she, looking at her previous work, obviously does not like me, and therefore I'm going to record this in case she says I said something I didn't say and stuff. There have been a couple situations like that, but yep, I've never recorded any of my friends ever. Weird, but these guys all record each other.
Jake and Warner, that's crazy.
Who does that? Imagine calling someone. Oh, hi, man. How are you? One second. Beep. Yeah, go on. Who does that?
Could you say that again just a little bit louder?
Repeat that, please. Repeat that last part. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay, now ready. Now repeat that. Repeat everything you just said.
Hey, there might be a debate, though. There might be a debate whether Malik is Mossad agent or one of these Persian agents, like the accused Daniel of being, like a Shia agent. It could be like that too. He could be a Shia agent infiltrating the Sunni Dawa. It could happen. It could be a thing. He could be working for Khalil Andani or something like that. We don't know.
Yeah, just wanted to say to Sheikh Uthman, who's definitely watching, we are going to check out some clip that you posted earlier. But dude, we know you have the link. I sent it to you days ago, and then I resent it, and GodLogic sent it to you on X. So what the heck are you waiting on? Click the button. Quit messing with everybody. In the meantime, here's Malik's.
I'm the wrong one, Warner. I'll bring all the receipts and evidence. The Warner is probably the fakest of them all. Like between Libiano, Central, all them, Warner in terms of the Islamic stuff, fakest of them all. You're the one who literally said in front of me and other people that you would take it up the butt as long as it got you into the game to where you could make an influence. Wallahi said that in front of people.
And look, here's him rolling with Sheikh Uthman. So, hey, dude, where'd you get the idea that you have to take stuff in order to get in order to work with other people, man? Because you kind of creeping us out here, man. Because now it's like, if this guy just walks around, hey, I want to join that group, I'll take it up the butt. I want to join that group, I'll take it up the butt. It's like, what did the previous groups that you're rolling with make you think is required for you to join their group, dude? Like, seriously.
Imagine this guy going up to like the Masonic Lodge. I'll do anything to join your group. I'll even take it up the butt. Well, you don't have to. No, I really will.
I
Trust
insist.
me. You don't even have to.
I
insist.
Do it, dang it. That was messed up, man. These guys are messed up. Let's see.
You said if I had to take you up the butt one time, so I could literally be in the Illuminati, just so I could help people come to Islam, you would. This guy is the biggest pothead on this planet, bro. The guy you take dawah from, all he does is roll one up. That's all he does. Chat, this guy gets high as hell all day.
And by the way, guys, we know Malik and the Warner and Sheikh Uthman all hang out because I got a picture of the three of them, and these two were wearing the exact same thing. So Sheikh Uthman was with them this day.
And all night. Well, so, wallahi, may Allah curse me. This guy goes high to the mosque. This guy literally goes to give dawah high every day. or every weekend. Sorry. Let me tell you guys something. All they want to do is hide behind the shield of Islam. These shits are private sins. So hold on. If Warner's asking for money for Qurans, but he's going to the dispensary instead, right? If he's going to the dispensary instead, is it Islamically I have to stay quiet? If he's going to the dispensary with the money he's getting for the Qurans, chat, guys, I gave this.
Guys is talking about the Warner taking up collections for Qurans to distribute, and people would donate money to him, and he would spend it on drugs.
Guy money. I gave this guy money for Qurans. He went to the dispensary. He went to the dispensary and spent my money instead. By the way, guys, you know Warner's been married 9 times? Warner's been married 9 times. 9 times, chat. Muta. This guy's a muta. Bro, this guy went on vacation with a Moroccan girl, married her for 5 minutes, and then divorced her on the way home.
Wait a minute.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
I see someone else in the photo as well that also married a Moroccan girl for 5 minutes in a hotel. Huh. I mean, are these guys like, do they like exchange notes with each other, like how to do things?
I think they lasted less than a month.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, according to Malik, Warner's marriage lasted 5 minutes because that's all he needed.
This guy literally, and by the way, you think like he got married 9 times, like that's enough. Brother, this guy's smashing girls every weekend.
Here goes.
Malik, I just smashed this chick. I'm like, bro, why are you even doing that? Wallahi, I have pics on my phone of this guy on FaceTime, bro, with a girl in his bed, lying on his shoulder, bro. Yeah, look at you, bro. So as long as it's kuffar and Christian chicks, I don't care. That's good. That's really good. Hey, chat, who knows about Warner and Adam Saleh having threesomes? You want me to start name dropping your whole life? You and Adam, you telling me about you and Adam doing threesomes together on Dawah trips? And you think Sneeko's any better? Him and Sneeko,
wait, 1 second.
bro.
Pause the someone just sent me apparently there's a super chat that someone said the One Message Foundation is claiming on their X page that there was never an invite to begin with.
I got the receipts. What are you talking about? Want me to go screenshot?
Yeah.
We did a live stream. Yeah, we did a live stream. We did a live stream last Saturday. We announced it there. David was there.
I posted it. Yeah, I posted the invitation on X, and I made a video about it, and I sent them the link. I mean, the post on X is public. Anyone can go look at it. The video is public. Anyone can look at that. And I got the email I sent. Right? Hey, One Message Foundation. You know when you send an email, there's a record of you sending the email, right? It says you sent this, and then it's got the email you sent it to, and then it's got what you sent. You know all that, right? So you know if you're lying, it's pretty easy to just show everyone that you're lying, right?
Just like if you have a crime done against you, you go to a police station, there's a record of the time and day this happened.
I don't think he knows that. So
he doesn't have a concept of that.
Or when you go to a hospital with a big abdominal wound, there's the time and date when you arrive and they check you in.
What a concept. Records.
Yeah, so notice I have far more evidence that I sent him the invitation and the link than he does that he was a victim of an Islamophobic hate crime.
Wow.
So I just looked on X. It's just all it is. It's the clip he posted that I already sent you, David, that he posted this morning to his YouTube channel. So
we'll check it out.
We already have that video. Yeah, we'll check it. It's like 2 minutes long. But yeah.
Maybe it's that. Maybe that's what they're referring to.
I'm guessing since everything was sent to him, everything was arranged. We basically rolled out the red carpet and said we'll do it in exactly the way is the only way you're willing to engage, apparently. And I'm guessing it's going to be some excuse. But if they're already saying we never got an invitation, okay, you're 100% lying. But let's go ahead and finish this clip here.
I got pictures of him and Sneeko slapping girls' asses, bro. Shit he sent me. I got everything. He be helping Sneeko? Yes. Bro, he helps Sneeko do all his crap, bro. You run trains in rooms together. Adam and Slim and Sneeko all run trains in rooms together with Warner there. And you want to talk about booty hole. I'm not into men. I'm not into men, brother. I'm into women. Chat, what were they doing in Colombia? What did him and Sneeko do in Colombia? And Myron? Guys, These guys were smashing birds in Colombia.
To anyone who's new to this, birds doesn't mean actual like tweet birds, guys. That's referring to women.
Bro, wallahi, may Allah curse me if I'm lying. I got the receipt right here. He told me he was in Colombia with Myron, FaceTiming me. I saw him on FaceTime with Myron, what they were doing. How they had girls with bikinis in their house and they were licking on their you know what in front of people and taking videos. And he tried to lure Libiano into that life too. That's why Libiano now is acting like this too. What did Libiano do? What do you mean what did Libiano do? What did he not do? Him and Warner, bro, these two together are the biggest disappointment of 2025.
So they're talking about Myron from Fresh and Fit, who's always surrounded by a bunch of OnlyFans girls, and apparently all these guys who pretend not to like him, they're rolling with him with all the girls and sending Malik pictures of them kissing all the OnlyFans girls on their lady parts. And welcome to Dawa After Dark, ladies and gentlemen. Dawa After Dark. Hey, Godlogic, you're muted, man. You talking to someone?
No, I'm actually reacting over here. I didn't even know I was muted.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So everyone's getting a feel for Dawa. It's a great way to start off 2026. Sheikh Uthman running yet again. Malik destroying everyone. And we watched that clip because notice he ended with Libiano in that clip. And we have this breaking news about Libiano, a.k.a. Orthodox Lips.
We gonna see, man.
To speak, man.
Hey, you better save your boy Cinch, because I'll put the bell on him too. Hey, I'll put the bell on Cinch too.
That's fair. I agree. Well, what about the recording of Libiano's wife that you took about him hitting his wife? Should I show that?
Yeah.
Wait, you want to do that?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
What about Anis climbing up ladders, fucking bitches? Should we do that too?
Whoa.
All the stuff they.
All right, get out of here.
Climbing ladders?
All right, Malik. Actually,
Climbing ladders.
I don't even know what they're talking about. Like climbing a ladder to go through someone's window, or like doing it on a ladder. What? I don't know.
Probably sneaking into somewhere. To get with a girl.
Yeah, guys, we don't know what you mean with the whole ladder scenario, so you're just gonna have to clarify with more videos exposing each other for all this stuff.
So that sounded crazy. So he's saying that he's gonna expose Central Dawa, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna expose Central Dawa, or I'm gonna expose Libiano." So they're just like trading secrets. They're just trading secrets with each other.
Like,
Christians are just like, yes, expose all of it.
Like, what do we even say as Christians? We're just like, okay.
I don't know which team is who. Like, which group is against the other.
Well, sociologically speaking, this is what I've been studying the past year on and off, is that Islam is really like, it creates these divisions. The longer Islam exists, the more it's going to splinter and divide, and they'll start fighting. We see this throughout the Islamic world. Like, there's so many different schools of thought. I mean, like, the Wahhabis are fighting with this group, the Salafis are fighting with this group, the Shias and the Sunnis are always fighting. And then even in the Middle East, you have like ethnic divides. Like the Kurds are fighting with the Turks are fighting with Syrians. It's wild. It's like Islam, I think, has built in mechanisms that just cause it to keep splintering and dividing. There'll never be a unified ummah again like they want to be.
Sad.
True.
It's heartbreaking.
Man, there's only one God, y'all. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. My goodness, guys. What are we gonna do? We set up this entire stream just for Sheikh Uthman.
Yeah, I sent him the messages.
Would you set up for the Warner? If we get the Warner in here, would you set up for the Warner? I feel like the
Warner, if you want to jump in.
He doesn't know anything.
As long as he doesn't come in behind us.
Yeah. And Warner, just so you know, Warner, there are no weird things you have to do to go live with us. So don't even offer. We're not interested.
What happens when I click the link? Is it what I think it happens?
What do you guys want me to do? Click the link. I'll click the link. But what do you guys want me to do?
What do you guys want me to do for the link? Because I'll do anything. I'll do anything for the link.
I clicked the link, but where's the take it up the butt button? I don't see it. Where is it?
Maybe he doesn't come until then.
He
needs a button for that.
We can't offer that to you. We
gotta have a button. We gotta have a Warner button. Oh gosh. This is Dawa, guys. This is Dawa. Anyway, what are we gonna do? Hang on. I have the video when I talked to him about the Islamic Dilemma at the park. And I have that. I don't know. I mean, that would be his perspective on the Islamic Dilemma, but it wouldn't be the same as a debate because it just came up in a conversation. I don't even know what to do. We're supposed to be having a conversation with Sheikh Uthman right now.
So David was so confident that Uthman was going to come, guys. We knew he was going to come so much. We didn't even prepare for something else because we thought, okay, surely he's going to come. This is how he sets up debates, right? So we announced it. Saturday stream announced it. We announced it. Then David announced it on X. And
send him the link.
The emails. Avery just showed. He just showed.
Send him the link.
DM. Yeah, he just showed the DM. So we thought, okay, it's gonna happen, right?
He started this. He brought this on himself. He's the one started, guys, right? Saying this is how we do it.
That's how
we're minding our own business, and he's like, I challenge all you guys to debate. We're like, oh, okay. No, okay, I won't debate you. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm live. Where are you? You're running from me, dude. Okay, it's impossible to take you seriously.
Exactly what happened.
So we don't even have a plan B. We have
no plan B. Yeah, what do we do, guys?
That's crazy. I guess we could continue to look at some videos and make fun of them.
Malik is like, I wish he turns up so they stop playing videos of me.
Malik's like, yo, you better show up.
Yeah, yo, man, show up, man. You keep playing me.
that seemed like a good plan. Hey, we'll talk about other stuff until you show up. Haha. Then he's going to want to cut off that other stuff just to talk about the Islamic Dilemma. But nope. Oh man! And now it's all out there. They apparently ended someone's life in Mexico. Don't know what to do.
What? Oh, is that what Malik meant about making someone disappear? Is that what he meant? Was he talking about his friend Uthman making someone disappear?
Yeah, Uthman might be the master because he was saying that's the really impressive thing, making someone disappear. Wait, hang on. Wait, we want to see that? That was a short clip. Hang on, let me find that.
All right.
Yeah, guys. Then we gotta play the video he posted earlier today because that's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Like, it's not even filled with white lies, black lies. He's just flat out lying. I don't want to spoil it, but man, it's hilarious.
Okay, guys.
There's no way you have a video clip of Uthman lying. I don't believe that. Uthman lying? Come on.
All right, so here's the clip of Malik. Malik, the guy who's leaking all this stuff, literally in his name. I don't know how. So Mossad, they call him Mossad Malik, because he's apparently a Mossad agent. That's the only explanation for the amount of destruction he's causing in the Dawa community. But this is from a clip where he's talking about me, and let's see.
And I repeated at the beginning, but there weren't many of you in here. David Wood sued the police department in Dearborn, Michigan for $3.2 million. Who knew that? Who knew that?
Us suing the Dearborn Police Department was pretty big news. There was a trial. It was all over the place, dude.
Yeah.
That was for us having a peaceful... Yeah, we were having a public conversation with Muslims on a public street, and police came and locked us up. Just us, the Christians, not the Muslims. They could have apologized. They refused to apologize. So we sued them to make them apologize. Yeah, the whole 3.2, that may have been on the initial lawsuit. There was nothing. There was not like that at all. But they did apologize.
You gotta be... Oh, did he win? Of course he is. Gotta be strategical, bro. Every boxing match takes a different style, you know? Some people...
Yeah, so you need a different boxing style. So his style, apparently, by destroying Dawa from within, is like, so my style is I go out in the middle of the ring and I just beat the crap out of myself the entire time while my opponent watches and laughs. That's apparently his favorite boxing style.
Well, you can go straight.
What's that?
I've never seen a strategic person call it strategical.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too strategical.
It doesn't.
You don't need to describe it like that.
It's not the right word.
He's the master of strategery.
Strategic. It's like
He's
surgical.
like, wallahi, I will not regret saying this right now. Oh, okay, I regret it. Sorry, didn't mean to say that.
All right, so here we go.
For them, some people, their group chat comes in here and records for them. Some people, they, you poke them a little bit here and there, but you're just playing with them the whole time. You see, hammering your dad 7 times with a hammer, that's easy. Anybody could do that, But making people disappear, that's, I think, more of a talent,
So the question was, who's he talking about? Because he's talking about me and saying, that's nothing but making people disappear. That's a real talent. And so we think that Malik's just running his mouth saying, aha, I can end people's lives. But he is buddies with Sheikh Uthman. And so we could tie all this together. Maybe he's saying he just has connections to a dude who can just end people in Mexico and so on.
I think that's more of a talent, making people disappear, 7 times with a hammer, anybody could do that. So, I think, God is the best of people, right? I mean, God was able to make,
Yeah, God's the best of people, man.
Did you say Allah's the best of people? Allah's the best of people?
Yeah. He's the best.
So he's a
the best
person.
of people. Yeah.
So Allah's a person. Okay, cool.
We're good.
Jesus just disappear, right?
Well,
he's posted a message on his Twitter 10 seconds ago.
Who did?
It's a big long text.
Oh, you want to go and read it?
Yeah, I can read it. I can read it loud if you want.
Yeah, go and read it.
But it's quite long though. But he says, "Mr. Hammer Time at David at Axe 17 David has posted a video yesterday claiming that Sheikh Uthman Ibn Farooq will be joining this Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time to debate their so-called Islamic Dilemma. Let's be clear. First, Sheikh Uthman was never contacted, invited, or given anything to accept before that video was posted yesterday.
It was on Twitter. And I sent him an email. I have the receipts for both. Pretty straightforward.
Hey, David, I can put it on screen
and it was during the live stream. So yeah, it was on Jai and DOC's live stream. When was that?
That was Saturday.
So Saturday, we told him. What day was it that I tweeted that? The day before or something like that? So
it could have been the day before or day of, yeah.
David, I could put the thing on screen so we can show people. I got my screen shared up if you want to put that up.
What's that? Whose is it?
My screen.
No, I mean, what are we looking at? What are we looking at?
The message that Chris was reading. There we go.
So wait, this is
Giant DOC move. You're in the way. You're in the
Come on,
Giant DOC move. You're in the way. Get out of the way. Jeez, ridiculous. There we go.
Hey, so real quick before you read it though, so Uthman doesn't like doing debates like this. He doesn't like doing is that what?
So that's a bad method.
Oh, so this is a bad method of scheduling debates. Okay, good to know. Okay.
Wait, what was his method? Just to be clear.
Wasn't it the exact same? No, actually, yours was you gave him.
You gave him plenty of.
I gave way more notice than someone, right?
And it wasn't. It also wasn't on one of his pagan holidays.
Yeah, it wasn't on Eid day, Osman.
Are you kidding me? So he's seriously making excuses after we did exactly what he laid down as his criteria for a debate. I did everything, and he's making excuses. Oh, I never heard about any of this. Yeah. Okay. But you have the records of the guy going to prison for stabbing you. You have that records, but no record of me messaging you in multiple ways, live stream about it, video about it, Twitter, and a private email, and then on top of that, God Logic messaging you. And it's the first you're hearing of this.
Hey, so you know what this means, right? This means that he's hearing a lot of people asking where he's at. So everybody who's asking him where he's at, everybody who's got X, you want to get involved, just at Uthman, say, where you at? Where you at, Uthman? So, because he's responding to people messaging him and asking him where he's at. So I think he's saying he wants everyone to ask him where he's at.
Well, he spent time writing this whole essay on Twitter.
What the heck? He wrote all this. You could have just clicked the button. It would have been way quicker.
I don't have time to debate, but I have time to write this essay.
I don't have time to join you like you invited me to do, but I have time to write a 10,000 word essay about why I'm not making it. And then I can lie in easy to refute fashion because there are records when someone emails me.
I just want to say this X post, guys, this X post has more originality than his master's dissertation. His master's dissertation was a complete copy and paste from a dictionary, from an encyclopedia. Copy and paste. And this is supposed to be what granted him having a master's degree in hadith studies.
All right.
So this tweet right here, this quote right here, he put more effort into this than his master's thesis.
You want to read through this?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, Mr. Hammer Time, which
me.
apparently is an insult, I guess. I don't know. It's really, really bad. But anyway, has posted a video yesterday claiming that Sheikh Uthman Ibn Farooq will be joining them this Thursday at 4 p.m. ET to debate their so-called Islamic dilemma. Let's be clear. First, Sheikh Uthman was never contacted, invited,
Yes, he was.
or given anything
Repeatedly.
to accept before the video was posted yesterday.
What a liar.
Yeah. Second, it's extremely convenient that this challenge appears one day before the supposed debate, knowing full well that Sheikh has a packed schedule of Islamic events. Sheikh is actually flying to Arizona today, as posted on his schedule everywhere. Third, there is no chance of Sheikh even or ever agreeing to go on a stream where you disrespect the Quran by eating it like dogs.
Oh, hang on. He invited. Wait a minute. I've been doing that for years. I thought he just wanted to debate me, and I was running from him for not debating, and he's saying he will never debate me because I eat the Quran. Like, which is it? There's no scenario where you'll actually debate because I eat the Quran, or you're willing to debate even though I eat the Quran. Which one is it? Because you're contradicting yourself.
Well, maybe he just means he'll never come on your stream, is maybe what he means.
But I can go on their stream and eat the Quran?
I guess so.
Yeah, you still be the eater of the Quran, whether you go to his stream or our stream.
I'm the eater of Qurans wherever I am on this planet. You could send me to Mars and I would still be the eater of Qurans.
Yeah, and whether it's one day, like you said, if you only give me 1 day or 10 days, you still be the eater of the Quran on both days.
So that doesn't work.
So why even talk about that? It's not a factor.
All right. What else do we have here?
Fourth, claiming they accept the Sheikh's challenge is pure fiction. The Sheikh never challenged them to appear on his stream this Thursday. This is what actually happening.
No. Wait, what? We accept your challenge. We accept your challenge to debate. You challenged us, and then you just made it so that it couldn't possibly happen. And we're saying we accept your challenge. We'll do it here where we actually know that like we can do it, and it's not going to be making sure no one can actually call in or something like that. I don't even know what to do here. We do everything they require, and they still won't do it. How obvious can anyone make it that he's just running and he's a coward? Sheikh Uthman, just do one actual moderated formal debate in your entire life. I don't care who it is against. Just do one, so we actually know that you are willing, like at least theoretically, to do a debate. What are you saying, God Logic?
I'm still waiting on my plane ticket. Me and Nick. We're still waiting on our plane tickets to come out to the Dean to the Dean show and debate them.
Oh, hang on. But, do you mean when they sent you an invitation challenging you and Nick to come down, they would cover everything, you would come down for a 2-on-2 debate, and then you guys said, okay, let's do it, and then they said no.
Yep. Yep, that's the one. That's what I'm talking about.
And yet you guys are the ones who are running from them. You agreed to everything. You agreed to all their terms. Then they refuse to debate, and then you're the one who's running.
That's right. That's how this works. Alhamdulillah, one God.
This is weird stuff. And by the way, could you imagine if Nick had said, no, I'm not going to do it? This would be their proof. This would be their proof. This is wild, man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
This is what actually happened. Sam Skamoon, bad phrasing, and his minions were challenged and given weeks of notice to join Sheikh for debate on January 30th. He means December 30th, so this was sloppily written. They were contacted and invited publicly and privately. They were tagged.
Hey, look. He said, whoa, hang on. He said January 30th. You all know what January 30th is, don't you?
Yeah.
Zoot Day.
That's 1:30, guys. 1:30. International Zoot Remembrance Day.
Well, they were contacted and invited publicly and privately. They were tagged, messaged, and repeatedly
and we all
called
accepted.
All of us accepted. Yes. Instead of showing up, they
wait.
ran
Instead of showing up, wait, hang on. IP, didn't you agree to show up?
I sure did, and
no
we
response.
even tried. Than, the apologist that works for me, great guy. He tried to call in twice while I was running the stream. If he was going to get in, then I was going to open up a window and try to call in.
No, I mean, didn't you agree to actually go down there?
I agreed to pay for my own travel to go to Florida. Yeah, absolutely.
So IP agreed to go down there and debate them, and that didn't work. And you had Than trying to call in. God Logic and Nick were challenged directly through message. Hey, will you guys debate us? They agreed. And look he's still describing this as they ran. He put my name in there somehow. I said, dude, DebateCon is a month later. Show up to DebateCon and debate me there. He said once he got to the point where it's no one's going to be invited to debate him face to face, then it was just online. Then Sam said, well, you can call in my show. Here's how you call in my show. Every single person was willing to debate him in one way or another, and he's still here posting. They ran and put up. We ran and put on childish theatrics. What is this, man?
Insane. Yeah.
It's a joke. There's a bad way to start out 2026. All you Dawa fans out there.
Now comes their damage control, lying and falsely claiming the Sheikh is joining them with 1 day's notice, so they can later push the narrative of he ran.
Everyone,
wow,
was it 1 day's notice? Was it 1 day's notice? No.
This line right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is pure projection. This is exactly what he did right here. Pure projection.
Yeah. But what's it called? What's it called when someone does that? According to Uthman, it's called lying. He just said it. Lying. So, is what he did lying according to his own definition?
Yeah. When other people do it, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like a taste of his own medicine.
And to be clear, David didn't lie. Yeah. David put out the challenge.
Yeah, I know. With lots of days, actually did more. With lots of days notice since Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 days now.
But Uthman calls that lying. So is Uthman a liar according to his own admission? Ibn Fibbin, living up to his name.
Okay, here's the good part. That won't work. If these hate preachers are ready to pull their pants up and show up this time, we will give them a second chance and set it up for next Saturday. But it's not on their terms. And it will not be limited to their recycled Islamic Dilemma talking point, a low IQ argument already dismantled countless times. These people only agree. What?
He doesn't want to do the Islamic Dilemma.
Oh, he's running from the Islamic Dilemma.
What a coward.
He's terrified of it. Absolutely terrified of the Islamic Dilemma. Yeah. These people only agree to debates where Muslims are boxed into defensive positions, exactly like the tactics Sam Skamoon and PBD Podcast tried to do. A real debate will be a natural back and forth Islam versus Christianity. No scripted ambushes. Hate preachers panic and run when they lose control. Saturday, January 17, 6 p.m. PST. This is your second chance to prove to your audience that you're not running. What a bunch of hooey nonsense. So he doesn't want to debate the Islamic Dilemma. He's obviously terrified of that. He says we're running, even though we tried to get into his last stream. We couldn't get in. We tried to set up in-person debates. So now this is his damage control right here, because I guess so many people messaged him about David's stream he has today, and it triggered him. He's very, very triggered by this stream, very, very hurt by it. And so this is his attempt to do damage control.
So he gets to set the dates. He gets to set the topic and the platform. He doesn't like when David does that, though.
No.
So wait, is he lying to everybody right now? Is that what he's doing, or is this a challenge? It's a challenge.
It's based on this. It sounds like the only thing he's willing to do is him and like 4 of his Dawa buddies all in the same time, and you can like call in like other people, and that's what he regards as like an actual debate. And there's no scenario where he's willing to do 1-on-1, 2-on-2, anything moderated, anything like that. What is this, man? What is this? Oh, by the way, so the video was, he's saying is yesterday. No, the video was 2 days ago. The video was 2 days ago. I sent the link before I posted it. And then the tweet, which I linked to him in the tweet. I said Sheikh Uthman Ibn Farooq, and then the link to his page, has made it clear that he won't do any formal debates with any of us. So there's no such thing as a formal debate with him. Instead, he's only willing to do live call-ins. Since that's his preference, I hereby invite him to join us this Thursday, January 8th at 4 p.m. ET. That's when we went. That's when we did it, to discuss the Islamic dilemma. See you all then. That was January 2nd. January 2nd. I don't know what to do. We didn't notify him somehow, and yet we did it. Live stream, video, email, X. This dude's a joke, man. Total coward.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what you do. You could send a pigeon to him. You could send a pigeon to him with the message. He wouldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to do the Islamic dilemma. He said it was all debunked and all that. But if that's the case, what is Jake doing next month if it's all been done and debunked?
Oh,
Two debates on the Islamic dilemma.
Yeah, if it was all done.
Don't
and
exclude me.
recycled.
Jake and I are going to be debating the Islamic dilemma sometime in the spring, and we already talked to Modern Day Debate about it. So he's doing 3 this year so far.
Three.
Wow.
3. So
Kind of seems
Uthman
like the
needs-
Islamic dilemma is still here. People
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
want to address it, not debunked.
I actually have a video of me and him discussing the Islamic dilemma, so maybe we'll just play that. And then
So
people
wait,
will
what
see,
are the
and then people will
topics?
see why he doesn't want to debate it.
So he says that this is like low IQ. It's been debunked. But what are the
Where?
topics that he debates? Like when he goes to the Bible, what does he debate? Does he debate
Rebecca was
anything?
3. Rebecca was
Yeah,
3.
exactly.
Her was 3.
Exactly.
Her was 3. Mary 12. Catholic Encyclopedia, except it doesn't say it. I'm a liar. Hey,
Can
let's go
God be made lower than the angels?
Hey, send your wife to me.
Oh,
Sheikh Uthman's marital counseling.
So even Jake has debunked the Muslims on Rebecca being 3. So there's even tension in the Dawa world about that. But that's this guy, what he thinks is like a high IQ. Like this is the argument. So we're not talking about the Islamic dilemma. That's low IQ. It's been debunked. What we're going to do is we're going to keep talking about Rebecca being 3, even though there's no evidence anywhere in the Bible for that ever, anywhere.
Dude, that you know what's funny is that argument only works with low IQ people. Like what arguments does he have that aren't made for people with like 70 IQs? Like what arguments does he have? All his arguments are made for low IQ people. In fact, you can't even say the Islamic dilemma is low IQ because his fans would be the only people who wouldn't understand it.
But the thing is, if Islamic dilemma is so low IQ, it should be easy for him to crush it.
It should be
easy, right?
Right?
Why not just wreck it? Why not just wreck it?
Yeah.
Right? If it's so low IQ, it should be easy. But he's like, oh, I don't want to be defending it. I don't want to be on the defensive. No.
Oh, so Fareed and Jake, they both said that Daniel did a bad job in his debate with Avery and with David on the Islamic dilemma.
Yep.
Base.
They didn't,
So
they didn't
is
say
he
it was
saying-
recycled and all that.
Yeah, so is he saying Daniel is also low IQ and Daniel
And
doesn't?
Farida. They're all low IQ for saying that stuff too.
Because it's so easy to debunk, right?
All right. Not
That's
sure
why
what
he's
to do
not
in
here.
these situations.
Well, the video I sent you, David, just is kind of like that. But he also says in the video, if you want to briefly play that, he says the same thing in the post I just read. But in the video I just sent you, he claims, bold-faced black lie, that he tried to set up in-person debates with us and we all ran. He says that within the first like 30 seconds.
When? He said
Today, the video I just emailed to you.
One never contacted me directly, just did a post saying I'm one of the people he's challenging to debate. I said, cool, debate con. No response. God, Logic, and Nick accepted and agreed to go, agreed to fly down there. Then they said no. You agreed to go. You agreed to fly yourself down there.
Yeah.
No interest. They tried to set up these debates and we somehow backed down. What this guys? Sheikh Uthman, dude, you need to, there's no way this works out for you. There's no way this works out for you. And this is a serious problem with Dawa right now. They have become so obsessed just with thumping their chest for their to impress their fans that they don't realize what lying cowards and scumbags they look like to the rest of the world. The entire rest of the world is watching going, are you serious? Are you serious? You toss out a challenge to everyone. Everyone accepts. You back down. Then you thump your chest like everyone's running from you. And you just keep doing this. And you think, yeah, we understand your fans are stupid enough to believe you, but everyone else is watching this. And you think anyone's ever going to take you seriously? That's what it sounds like.
That's what happened. Yeah. But he's very triggered by this stream. That's why he posted that's why they made this post today. That's why he posted that video on TikTok, on Instagram. It's on Twitter. It's on YouTube.
A lot of time there for someone. A lot of time for someone who doesn't have time to click a button. And
so for all 4,000 of you watching, if you go to like the One Message Foundation on any of those platforms, I commented under it, pointing out he's a liar. We all agreed to in-person debates. Go like that comment, because the more people that like it, the more likely he'll see it. So I've commented under all these videos trying to get him to respond to our messages about setting up in-person debates. Hopefully he will do that, because, I mean, we know for a fact he has talked to Nick of Fearless Truth and God Logic directly, and he ran on that. So we showed the messages in my live stream. We did like a week and a half ago or so. We know for a fact that happened. So why didn't he just agree to the in-person debate with Nick and God Logic, or with myself? Again, I'll pay for my own travel. I'll just take care of it. I don't care.
You got to pay for mine. You said you'll pay. You got to pay for mine.
Yeah, I'm like God Logic, not in the sense that people need to pay for me or something like that. But when you challenge me and you agree to something, don't ask me. Don't change it. Don't change it later, or it's a bait and switch, and I'm not interested. I'm never going to agree.
Yep.
Oh gosh, what a coward! I mean, think about this. This would be like a guy who's going around and like walks out somewhere and goes, "I challenge you to fight me," and you go, "Okay." And as soon as you start heading towards him, he goes, "No," and he runs away. And then he runs around the town going, "Hey, he's running from me." And he just does this with like a bunch of people. Everyone's running from me. What?
It reminds me of a chihuahua. Like, have you ever seen a chihuahua like come up to the fence and start barking at you, and then you actually go in the fence, it runs in the corner and gets away, and then you start leaving, and it starts, "Oh yeah, you better run!" It starts barking at you, chasing you. That's Sheikh Uthman. He's like a little chihuahua. He's all this bark. You get over the fence and you start looking at him. He's like, "Oh no, Uthman, that's you right now."
That's you, Uthman.
Oh, this is pathetic. So you want to watch this video, IP?
Yeah, I sent it to you. It's
I haven't.
He's really triggered by your stream that we were doing right now. He's so
He
triggered.
really
He had to
is.
post this.
I would be too.
He's just watching it, being like, "Oh, these guys."
Had to make a video and a long Twitter post essay.
Yeah, everyone paying attention to this? He doesn't have time to click the link and join us, but he has time to make a video and make this long response. But he can't click the link. He can't do it. It's impossible. They're calling him Shook. They're calling him Shook Uthman instead of Sheikh Uthman.
Shook
Uthman.
He's like, "I'm too busy with dawah activities in Arizona."
Yeah, but hey, don't we know what these guys do on their dawah trips?
Yeah,
we know too well, sadly.
Malik, let everyone know.
You know, Muslims, they try to go by this principle of like, ends justify the means, like the greater good kind of concept. So think about this. He's at like some mosque in Arizona, probably like 7,500 people there max. I don't know, maybe. Versus he's got 5,000 people live right here.
That's a good point.
And all the views that are going to come after this. So he's actually failing Allah right now. He's failing Allah.
It's pathetic.
You'll be doing more good for Allah here than in your little secluded mosque in Arizona.
That's right.
Not really, though. But let's see his excuse.
Not really. Yeah.
So, guys, think about how weird this is. Sheikh Uthman makes it clear: no actual formal debates, no actual person-to-person, face-to-face debates. It's all got to be just a live call-in. And so we actually, this is not how I want to debate. I prefer on stage, but I'm also happy to do it online if it can't be arranged. And so this is a weird thing, but we make this specifically for Sheikh Uthman, and he still makes excuses and then just lies repeatedly. No, you got notification, dude. I got the receipts. Your video was just yesterday. No, it was 2 days before that. And that's the video. That was after the tweet, after the live stream, after everything. Don't act like people weren't messaging you after all of that. I mean, after each one of those things going, you're debating. And then right when we're live, all of a sudden he posts his tweet. "Oh no, I can't make it. What a coward, man. What a sniveling coward." Well, let's see what he posted on, because he had time to make a video. Let's see.
Some of these Islamophobic...
What? He's sitting there in his office?
Yeah, all set up.
Yeah.
Wait, does he have a filter on? What's all this makeup?
Yeah.
And maybe he can hang out with Ortho Duck Lips and...
Oh, man.
That's not his skin. He has a filter.
This dude is embarrassing.
Hold up. So hang on. He's here in his office. He's all geared up. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna. Was this yesterday? And then he can't do it today. He's in a spot where he can't jump on. Anyway.
Christian apologists, I don't really consider them Christian. I think they're ashamed to Christianity because they sit there eating a Quran on stream.
Now think about this. Why did I eat the Quran on stream, Sheikh Uthman? Because you guys cross lines. You guys start going after people's wives. You don't go after them like a man. You go out, oh, I'm not going after him. I'll go after his wife, and I'll attack his wife. You guys do that. And that was in response to Malik, your boy Malik. What did he do? He was threatening Christians live. So I'm responding to that. And by the way, Sheikh, isn't it interesting? So you have no problem with he didn't say you were involved, but he said you're all doing it. So, and you roll with the same group. So it's kind of clear. He starts talking about you guys taking dawah donations, using them for drugs. You go hand out mosques and do dawah during the day. And then what do? Then you go to the club, you pick up girls. How does he know? Because he was the ex-rapper. So you guys always contact him, say, hey, where the best spots to grab girls at. He even said that you guys go up into a club. You guys went up into a club with a bunch of trans women in there, and you were fine with it. And what else? So then he talks about you guys having three-ways with girls, running trains on girls while the Warner watches and stuff. Notice, does he have a problem working with any of these guys? Assuming that he was just oblivious to it all and he didn't know, even though he's rolling with the same group, and Malik said they're all doing it. Don't have a problem with any of that, Sheikh? But you got a problem with me eating the book that convinces you guys that it's acceptable to act like this in front of everyone. Isn't that interesting? Guys, does this sound like him just making an excuse for why he doesn't want to join? I would never join. They eat the Quran. Sounds like an excuse.
Yeah. And notice what he defines as being a Christian too. I don't even consider them Christians. Why? Because they eat the Quran. Like this is a foundational principle, doctrine of Christianity. Like you need to affirm.
Thou must not eat.
Yeah, that's what it means to be a Christian.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Somebody pointed out that his mic has no cord. Is this possible? Can he?
No, it's probably picking up the little one under his beard.
Yes.
Oh,
Then why does he?
Yeah. Why is he speaking? Yeah. Why is he speaking to a mic on a table? It's not even hooked up. to look good. What is this?
To look like he's like one of those guys. I guess. Come on, man.
What is this?
What a pathetic fake. Yeah. He's so fake.
It's a prop mic. It's a prop mic. He's got a prop mic so he can look like, oh, look, I'm like Joe Rogan. Look at me. I'm like Joe Rogan. I'm like you. Yeah. See. I'm a serious dude. What is this? So notice, according to Sheikh Uthman, faking hate crimes, lying about what happened, lying about police, lying about the courts, lying about all this stuff, lying about a footnote, lying
about a court.
Banging your buddy's wife after he sent her to you for marital counseling. All this stuff. That's all fine. That makes you serious devout Muslim. Eating the Quran to make you guys stop some of your terrible, awful behavior? No, that's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker. You got to love this guy, man.
But if he's trying to look cool with the prop mic, why does he have his mom's curtains on as a cover, or the dress or whatever that is?
Yeah, what is that thing?
It doesn't look cool.
No, that looks extremely bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look cool.
I think that's.
It looks pretty pious to me.
I remember those. I think that's called a muumuu on women. I think this was like back in the 80s. I heard those called a muumuu, those big, loose, drape-looking things that people put over them. Oh gosh. Okay.
He looks pretty astute.
Yeah.
I trust him. He looks trustworthy to me.
Yep. All right. Let's see what he's got. All right. We're going to take him very seriously here, guys, because he just now lets us know.
Lie to their followers and get away with it. Now, I put a challenge out to either debate in person to give us a heads up. Nobody stepped up.
Did anyone step up?
Yep.
What?
I did.
Inspiring Philosophy definitely stepped up. God Logic definitely stepped up. Everyone got receipts?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he's flat out lying, and he doesn't care because his fans are too stupid to understand. So you could actually put the receipts in front of their faces. They would go, me no understand what's this, right? But beyond that, they wouldn't care. They don't care. It's you can expose these guys for lying 1 trillion times. They just don't care. It's all part of dawah, according to them. So they understand it. It doesn't bother them at all. So just a complete lie, guys. So literally every people stepped up in different ways. Again, like I said, hey, meet me at DebateCon and stuff like that. He backed out of all of the challenges that he put forward, and he says he just lies. No one stepped up. What a chronic compulsive liar. He can't. I don't think he can help it at this point. It's just a way of life.
That literally just came after him saying that you lied to your followers.
Wow.
So he's like
he's
lying
sitting here
to their
lying
followers,
straight up to his followers right now and accusing.
Exactly.
This guy like king of projection here too. Not sure what to do here.
The people that we called out, Sam, Shimon by name, absolutely ran.
Sam said, if all you're doing is a call in, then call him. And he said, here's the link. That's so. I don't know.
If not, we gave them a live stream. We gave them a date and time. They were live at the same time, so it's not that they were busy. It's not that they were doing something else. Their followers came on our live using the same link, came, debated and everything, went to their live, challenged them, told them, come to the live, and they said no.
And me and Avery we're not interested. We're not interested in, until he does what he agreed to do and has a face-to-face debate like a man, we're not interested. IP and Than, we're trying to call in and didn't work.
Here's my philosophy. We tried. We didn't give them any excuse. And now I'm with you guys at this point. If he's going to keep lying and running when he called for in-person debates, then we're not playing these games anymore. Agree to what you did, Sheikh. I mean, we tried everything. We agreed to in-person debates. Then you said you're doing a live call-in show on December 24th. And Than was even like, yeah, I'll try to make it. And then he moved it to December 30th. So I said, we're going to try to make it. Then he changed tunes and said it's going to be a 2-on-2 debate, not a live call-in show. Then live on air, he said, no, it's actually a live call-in show. Everyone call in. So we tried to call in twice. Couldn't get through. So I'm done. We gave you so much rope. We gave you so much rope and you hanged yourself with it. So now just agree to the in-person debates. I'll go where you want to go. You want me to give me a date, a time and a place and a topic, and we'll do it. So let's get that agreed upon. Respond to our messages. What are you afraid of? You guys able to join their live? Let's get Inspiring Philosophy and God Logic on there.
No. Now these liars are out there trying to spread all kinds of
Wait, he didn't show the screenshot that Than put up there of what happened when he actually tried to join live and it said you can't?
Nope, he did not.
That's weird.
Lies, talking about how
wouldn't it be like Uthman to lie to his followers, though? That doesn't sound like him. So
no, of course not.
I don't know.
You know it's weird because again, me and Avery, we're not doing anything with you until you face to face like a man and so on. But then what do? Let's go ahead and set something up, meeting all of his requirements anyway, just to give him an extra chance. And then he can't even do that.
By the way,
makes excuses. What?
By the way, when he played that clip, Than was currently trying to get in. I was telling him to try to get in. So I was waiting to see if he could get in. And so, but then they clipped that. They didn't wait another couple minutes where Than put up the screen, the actual window he was using to try to get in, and they kicked him.
Wow.
I'm restricted from my own house. I'm sitting in my library in my house. You're a liar. Secondly, he says challenge accepted, and then puts the time that I'm flying. I'm flying to Arizona. It's on my schedule. So you absolutely.
I would have to see that. It's to the point where I can't even believe anything he says. Yeah, I'm sure he just tossed that on his schedule. I'm flying. Okay. Hey, Giant DOC, can we repeat this on Saturday on your channel?
Yes.
Okay, Saturday we'll do the same thing, Sheikh. Are you flying then too? Let me guess. It doesn't matter what time we say, you're going to be flying, right? Okay, 4 p.m. Friday, Giant DOC's channel.
Remember last time?
Repeat this.
Remember last time he said he set it up for the only 2 days of the year he's not flying. So the last time he said he's flying.
Oh yeah, he's
363 days out of the year.
Yeah, he flies every single day, guys. That's why he can never face you.
How is that even possible? By the time you rest from one flight, you go into the next one. When do you get time to do dawah?
Yeah, so I
you
guess
don't have or marriage counseling. When does he get time to do marriage counseling?
Yeah, so I guess based on what Malik says, I guess Sheikh Uthman's schedule is arrive in the morning, go hand out some Qurans, get some dawah clips at the park, go to the club, get high, go do 3-ways and run trains on girls in the evening, and then wake up early, fly out to the next place and do that. And so it's just too busy. There's never any time. For
No, he's got time. He can do dawah and he can do the marriage counseling on the actual flight. So we just
that's what he does.
And he does it there. That's genius.
Not even prime ministers and kings and queens fly every day of the year. What you talking about?
So Sheikh Uthman,
Sheikh
he's
Uthman.
on another level, man. Flying every day, giving that dawah on that
Yeah.
plane.
Malik
So-
did say
way
that
to
he's
the-
funded. Malik
Yeah.
did say he's funded, so maybe he's funded by a plane company or something like that.
Yeah, so we'll be here. We'll we'll be on Giant DOC's channel Saturday. Let me guess. Oh no, it's right when I'm on a plane. I can't make it. Here's another video in my library.
Mm-hmm.
Lie.
I'm
Now,
coming
when
back
you
from Arizona.
Yeah, that's when he's coming back from Arizona on Saturday.
get challenge accepted, that means you're accepting my challenge. Well,
We're accepting your challenge to debate. You already backed out of your challenge. So we accepted your challenge to debate. You backed out of it. And then you made it clear that the only thing you're willing to consider a debate is a live call-in. So we do that. We do not. Yeah. What if this is what you think of as a debate, then you can literally click on the button. Don't pretend you're flying.
you know that 17th of January, Saturday, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time, Saturday, January the 17th, you are invited to our stream to debate. David Wood, I'm calling you out.
Wait a minute. Didn't he just say that he will not come on to my channel because I eat the Quran? And
Yep.
he's inviting a Quran eater onto his channel?
It's very
So wait,
Islamophobic.
I'm hearing he wants you to join his channel so you can eat the Quran. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what I'm hearing too.
I think that's what should happen. He
So will
wants you
you-
to go on his channel, eat the Quran, and then that's it.
He's
Sounds about
accepting
right.
a Quran eater and inviting.
Wait a
him
minute.
in.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got a better idea. He said so. He's apparently free on the 17th, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's not
Okay,
flying.
Shake. What did I tell you? Set up an in-person debate. You're apparently free that day.
Uh-huh.
So let me know where to go. I'll come in person. We can do an in-person debate. I'm going to make sure it's recorded on my end because I can't trust you. But let's do that. What are you afraid of? You're apparently free that day. Instead of doing this dog and pony show that we all know you're doing, you're free that day. All you Muslims watching, tell Sheikh instead to tell me where he's at. I will fly there and we will do an in-person debate on Islam versus Christianity, which is true.
Okay,
So-
It
guys.
seems like he might be back in California that day. If he's coming back, like he might be back in California. So
All right.
if that's the case, if he's back in San Diego, I'm gonna be in San Diego that weekend. I could just pull up.
Okay, so
Oh.
you guys agree 2-on-2 versus Sheikh Uthman on January
Yep.
17th.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So instead of
Sheikh
doing this
Uthman.
stupid call-in show,
Clip
that's
it, guys.
a
Clip it.
fiasco.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah,
Clip
clip
it and
this,
ship
send this
it.
to Sheikh Uthman. I will fly. I'll meet up with Avery in California. We'll go to wherever they want. We're going to make sure we have a recording on our end, so don't worry about that. But yeah, just let us know where. And instead of doing this facade where and even if you want to blame everything on connection issues last time, wouldn't it be so much easier? Because again, we Muslims talking to you. Than tried to call in twice last time, couldn't get through. If you want to blame that on connection issues, wouldn't it just be easier for God Logic and I just to be there in person and do the debate instead of all these connection issues? Wouldn't that be easier? Why won't he do that? Surely he's going to agree, right?
Yep.
Did everyone catch this? So Sheikh Uthman can't say he's traveling. He can't say he's on a plane. He can't say any of that. He has
Wait,
declared.
one second.
What?
Just to be clear, Avery or IP, have you guys ever ate the Quran?
No.
No.
I didn't
Okay.
see
Okay,
them.
so that can't be an excuse either.
Can't be
Can't
that
an
excuse. So
Mhm.
Sheikh Uthman has declared that on January 17th he is free to debate, and he apparently imagines some live stream. You guys are saying you are willing to debate him in person, 2-on-2, with a debater of his choice, 2-on-2. You guys have agreed, and therefore, if all he does is no, just online. I would say he has to admit that he's not willing to do an in-person debate. He has to say it. I am not under any circumstances willing to do an in-person debate, and that's why I'm only willing to do something over live stream. Given the opportunity we just gave him to join us live, and he backed out like a coward after backing out of everything else like a coward. I would say, okay, you at least have, if you want us to ever call in and join you or anything, you have to acknowledge that you are too much of a coward to face anyone in person for an actual 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 debate. That would be my view there.
Yep, we could set it up at Balboa Park. He hasn't been there since the last time I stumped him and Sneeko.
Or right there in his office.
Yep, right there in his office. We could come to his office. We could be at Balboa Park, a more public, safe space, a lot of room. You know what I'm saying? A lot of area. We can have a designated area and get it started, man. Just bring our mics, bring our cameras, and be ready to go on the 17th in person. 17th, 18th, whatever. That weekend, we can be there in person.
Yeah, let us know. I'll get my flights booked right now if you just say the word.
Yeah. So Sheikh Uthman, all you have to do is say yes. You're going to face them in a debate, and then you can pick someone. How many of you think that he will actually face Avery and IP in a 2-on-2 in-person debate? Do we actually have any delusions?
No. He won't do it.
So everyone, we are predicting he will make some stupid excuse like he does every single time.
Mm-hmm.
But what excuse can he can't say he's flying. He can't say anything. He already said, this is the day when I'm free. I have this day free for debate. And they're saying, okay, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Guess we'll see.
So there's got to be some Muslims in here. Clip it and ship it.
Yeah, clip it to him.
And ship it. Send it to Uthman. No excuse.
It's obviously easy for people to set up debates with Christians. Look what Jake did. 3 back-to-back debates with Christians. It's not difficult. One of you already did it.
And there are multiple Muslims who are debating at DebateCon. So there are Muslims who have no problem setting up debates. Then you have the guy, I challenge everyone. Okay, we all accept. No, you'll never debate me. Okay, that's up to you. They all ran from me. No, you ran. But my followers will never know because they're stupid and they only listen to me. Oh, boy. Let's finish this.
Sam Shamoun, I'm calling you out. Both.
Sam Shamoun literally said you can call him on his show to debate anytime. If you only wanted to do it, you're obviously going to be in a hotel room. You can, tell the girl you're running a train on to be quiet for a few minutes, and you can debate. You can literally call Sam in anytime he's live and debate him. You won't do it, and yet you keep acting like he's the one who's running. He said if all you want to do is a live stream, call into my live stream. It's very simple. You notice you could even ambush him because he won't know that you're calling. He's going to show up. You just show up, catch him completely off guard. You will never do that, you coward. What is this?
You said challenge accepted. So now
Sheikh Uthman challenged all of us to debate, and we all accepted.
So now accept the challenge.
What challenge?
I will never.
I accepted your challenge to debate, not to jump through 57 hoops that will never actually lead to a debate. You sniveling coward.
Come on your stream. And the reason I will not come on your stream is because you sit there and disrespect the Quran by...
I don't know. He's saying I need to debate him, but he won't come on. It's not the stream that does it, Sheikh Uthman. It's me. I'm the one who it's not the stream is doing nothing. The platform is doing nothing. YouTube's doing nothing. I'm doing it. So if I'm unacceptable, oh gosh. Oh, this guy's...
Does this mean that if you just promise to him, hey, Sheikh Uthman, I promise not to eat the Quran, then he's like, oh, okay. See, I was worried that you were going to eat it if we did this, but now you've told me you're not going to. Okay, that's much better.
And think if I were going to have him call in to discuss the Islamic dilemma and we would eat the Quran, then I mean I could just do that calling him on his. Like, you'd rather I eat the Quran on my platform? I mean, you'd rather I eat the Quran on your platform?
Maybe that's what he wants.
You can supervise it. You can make sure it happens the right way.
Hey, Sheikh Uthman, just for that. Well, one, these guys have agreed to debate you on the day where you've admitted that you are free to debate, and they've agreed to come to you to debate, right? Okay. If you don't, I'm going to call in. And I'm going to be eating the Quran the entire time.
All right, here we go. So, Sheikh, now think of it like this. You need to prevent Quran desecration. Agree to debate myself and Avery.
Checkmate.
Or,
so
how much does he really care about the Quran?
If you do not, you want the Quran desecrated. So you have been warned. You can prevent the Quran being desecrated. Agree to debate myself and Avery in person on the 17th. You can pick another Muslim. We will come to California. Okay. If you do not, you are hereby saying you want the Quran desecrated by David Wood.
Yep. And I guarantee you I will. In epic ways. It won't just be me eating it. It will be a little raggedy poodle. Eating bacon-wrapped Quran. That's what you get for screwing around and wasting our time, Sheikh Uthman. So, matter of fact, let me make it clear. You either debate God Logic and IP on the 17th when you're free, 2-on-2, face-to-face, or there's going to be some bacon-wrapped Quran pages eaten by a dog.
And by the way, you just can't decide next Friday. You can decide this weekend. Just get back to us. You can't decide the Friday before because I won't have time to book flights. It may not even be any available at that point. So you need to let us know this weekend because if you don't let us know by, I don't know, like Tuesday, the flights will probably all be booked up. So get back to us.
So IP and Avery, you have you got his DM. IP, anyone can get his email. Anyone can get his email, and you've already messaged him when you agreed to debate before, and he backed out like a coward. But you guys can. I would suggest messaging him in multiple ways, just so he can't say it never happened, and say you have to respond by this day. And if he doesn't respond by that day, just go live and let everyone know what a coward he is.
Yeah.
Because he does. What would he do? He'll just completely ignore you until the 17th, and then he'll say, what? And then he'll send you a message. Okay, I agree. Where are you? And then everyone, I'm here. Look at me. I'm in Balboa Park. Where are they? These cowards. They're running from me. And all they say, everyone's scared of Sheikh Uthman. They're running from him. Oh, what is this? What is this religion, man? What is this religion? A couple
Islam.
more seconds.
One
He's only got
God.
a couple more seconds here. Let's see what he says.
Eating it by making a mockery. You are a shame even to Christian apologists.
This from the guy who goes around to clubs, banging, what did they say? Smashing hoes and stuff like that. Taking his own Dawa buddy's wife, banging her, fakes hate crimes against himself. But I'm too messed up because I eat the book that causes them to act like this.
Wait a minute. Is this on Uthman's channel? This video?
Yeah.
Is this on his
This is
channel?
on his one message. Yep. This is.
Can
I
you
already
go back-
commented under it on YouTube.
Can you go back a couple of seconds, David? In a couple of seconds?
Yeah.
When you're on the screen?
Okay.
I see David Wood eating the Quran on Uthman's channel.
Isn't that haram?
I thought that.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought that he's not going to go on David's channel because David eats the Quran on his channel.
So he brought him eating the Quran on his own channel.
What
He just wants you to
Sheikh?
eat the Quran on his channel. That's basically what.
Yeah, Sheikh, we can't go on your channel, man. You post all these things of people eating the Quran, man. You're sick. You
He's
call yourself a Muslim?
Very Islamophobic. Yes.
He's publicizing eating the Quran.
Yeah, the desecration of the Quran.
Why is he
on his own channel.
popularizing? Why is he popularizing and normalizing Quran desecration? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If Sheikh Uthman was the only guy that Malik didn't want to expose directly, and Malik is an obvious Mossad agent.
Oh.
Okay, a couple seconds left. Maybe he's going to say something that won't be a total cop-out.
Eating it by making a mockery. You are a shame even to Christian apologists. I will never dignify your stupidity with that. You want to debate?
You put it
come
on the
to our
screen.
stream.
Sheikh Uthman.
Oops.
You want to eat the Quran? Come to
Come
our
to our
stream.
stream.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
That's what's going to
That's
happen.
what I heard.
Apparently.
That's what's going to happen. I will call in. I will call
All
in. Because keep in mind, I'm in that situation. I'm not calling in to debate. If he backs out of literally everything, we set up an entire thing just for him. He backs out of that, makes excuses, lies. Everyone accepts all of his challenges, and then he admits when he has a day free. You guys challenge him. If he backs out of absolutely everything, he's just making it clear he's not willing to debate, and therefore, okay, we'll do other things, buddy. We'll do other things. I have plenty of things that I can do. All right, guys. Hey, well, this was anyone who wants to cut out, man, can go ahead and cut out. I'm going to probably go through these super chats.
I'm going to jump out, guys. I don't think
go ahead.
Sheikh Uthman's going to
He's
come.
running. He's running.
No, he's
Look
not.
at him. He knows Sheikh Uthman is coming, so he's running.
I've been
Actually,
on
you know
edge
what?
this whole time, guys.
We should go ahead and watch a little of this clip of Sheikh Uthman on the and me talking about the Islamic Dilemma, because that will help clarify why he definitely did not want to debate the Islamic Dilemma, because he didn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut out, Chris?
Yeah, I'll cut out now, guys.
All right.
I'm gonna go get a burger to myself.
Yep. Go ahead, man.
Love you guys, man.
All right, guys.
God bless.
Yeah, guys. God bless.
All right. Check out a little of this Islamic Dilemma.
Started out with too much cargo.
Yep. Started off with too much cargo. Where is this?
Don't come after my fellow Brit.
Here we go. Here we go. This is someone else's channel. Cause I mean, I have it on a hard drive somewhere. This is from years ago. But I deleted most of the stuff on the channel before I gave it to Hatun. So this is from someone else's channel. I'm hoping they didn't like mess with it or something like that. Beyond putting the words on the screen, we'll see.
Your God, Surah 5, verse 43. The Jews, 543 of the Quran. The Jews come to Muhammad to settle a dispute, and Allah says, why do they come to you when they have the Torah? They're required to judge by the Torah. If anyone fails to judge by what Allah has revealed, they're no better than those who rebel. You go to the historical background from that verse. Muhammad is set up as the judge. He says, bring me the Torah. They bring him the Torah. He puts it on the judgment cushion, says, I believe in you and in the one who revealed you. He's talking to the Torah. And Ibn Asad, the Jews come to him, they say, do you really believe in this Torah that we have with us? He says, yes, I do, but you've broken your covenant. Over and over again, he affirms the inspiration, preservation, and authority of the Torah in the possession of the Jews. According to the Quran, Jesus affirmed the Torah that he had between his hands. So everyone's affirming the Torah, and somehow we don't believe in that Torah, even though all your books here are quoting the Torah. So Allah says,
yeah, that was the fun point. Yeah, the Torah is corrupted and so on. All the pamphlets there are quoting the Torah. Yeah, that's funny.
the Torah.
So Muslims who keep spamming the comments and writing posts on X, you can't say that David's afraid to debate Sheikh Uthman. He's in front of his face, 2 feet away from him, debating him. So stop writing you're afraid to debate him when he's literally right there, 2 feet in front of him in this video.
I literally agreed to debate him at DebateCon. Keep in mind, if I was scared, he could have accepted, and then I would have backed down because I'm scared, right? And I wouldn't have faced him at DebateCon, and we wouldn't have had this right here, and we wouldn't have just set up an entire live stream just for him to call in and so on. Anyway.
Muhammad says, believe the Torah.
Right? When Allah says in the same surah earlier, this is the problem with context that you don't worry about, right? Is that those are people also that wrote things with their own hands and attributed to Allah.
Same surah?
Let me finish.
Did you guys catch this? This is actually important. Yeah, this is important. Now, this is what I remember, guys. So, yeah, I quoted Surah 5, verse 43 to him, and he said, well, you leave out that in the same surah, it says they write things with their own hands. Where is that? Is that the same surah? Hey, who here doesn't know where that's from? Sheikh Uthman is the only one in this discussion who doesn't know where that actual verse is.
That's what Abu Adnan says. He doesn't know the Quran. He doesn't know which verse comes in which surah.
Yeah, so guys, everyone watch this. So it's pretty funny. I quote Surah 5, verse 43, and he says, well, earlier in the same surah, it says that they write things with their own hands and so on. That's Surah 279. It's not even the same surah, and he doesn't even know what this means. And so I point out, wait, same surah? And I challenge him to find it, but then he finds something else and acts like it's this. This I remember. This is funny.
It says, believe the Torah.
What's that? Oh, sorry.
Right? When Allah says in the same surah earlier, this is the problem with context that you don't worry about, right? Is that those are people also that wrote things with their own hands and attributed to Allah.
Same surah?
Let me finish. Same surah.
Which surah?
Bring it.
He said it repeatedly, right? Same surah. And then he starts trying to find it. It's funny.
Explain it to your other little Christian friend.
Which surah? I quoted 543. Well, he's looking that up since it's going to take a second. And he's not going to find it. But all right, hold on. You're looking for Surah 279, but that's a different. That's a different.
I even told him, dude, you're looking for Surah 279. That's a different chapter.
Different chapter. So 543, Jews come to Muhammad to settle the dispute. Allah says, why are they coming to you when they have the Torah? So apparently the Torah is the judge, that they're commanded to judge by. A few verses later, Christians are told to judge by the gospel. People of the gospel judge by what Allah has revealed therein. Next verse, Muslims are commanded to judge by the Quran. So you get this different perspective, that the different groups have their different revelations, and they have to judge by them because all those revelations are from God. But eventually some Muslims started looking into the Torah and the gospel, realizing, wait a minute, all these scriptures that were affirmed as the word of God by Allah and Muhammad is the inspired, preserved, authoritative word of God, still authoritative. They don't line up with the Quran at all. They must line up.
Hey, what was the challenge, guys? Do you remember the challenge?
Same surah.
And it was that they write the book with their own hands.
They write the book with their own hands. And then he declared,
it writes with their own hands and attributed to God.
So he found it, and he's going to say that I'm in trouble and I've been exposed because he's met my challenge. Watch this.
affirmed as the word of God by Allah and Muhammad is the inspired, preserved, authoritative word of God, still authoritative. They don't line up with the Quran at all. Therefore, they must have been corrupted.
Oh, David Wood.
What's that?
Surah 5, verse 41. Today, this is the end of David Wood. O messenger, let not those who hurry to fail and to disbelieve grieve you. Of such who say we believe with their mouths, but their hearts have no faith. And of the Jews are men who listen much eagerly to lies, and listen to those who have come before you. And they change the words from their places.
You said
same
right.
surah.
You said right.
Same surah.
You said right.
No, same.
That's not what he said.
Repulsive liar.
That's not what he said. He said, write the books with their own hands and attribute it to God. And now he's saying the Jews changed the words from their places.
Yeah, which we know the context. They would, guys, you can change the meaning of things when you're talking. Most of the population is illiterate, so when you're talking about something, you can change things around and change the meaning by moving words around and so on. I mean, think about this.
Didn't Uthman just do that?
Think about this.
Didn't
Moving.
he just do that?
You talk. Yeah, he just did it. Right. He said Surah 2 verse 79 in here, and then of course he's insisting that this verse is about changing the text with their hands. Why is this completely insane, guys? That's 541. 2 verses later is where Allah commands Jews to judge by the Torah. And the historical background, that's where the historical background of that verse, that's where Muhammad told the Jews to bring him a Torah. And he said, I believe in you and in the one who has revealed you. And he puts it on the judgment cushion. That's their judge. Sheikh Uthman thinks that two verses earlier is about Allah saying the Torah's been corrupted. That's what he's claiming. That sounds insane. It sounds insane.
They make Allah stupid. They make Allah sound stupid. He's so dumb that he says, "Oh, your book has been corrupted," and then a few verses later, he's like, "No, believe in that corrupted book. Yeah, good job."
Yeah.
But if he's done such a slam dunk, why not come debate again with you and bring that verse?
There you go.
No, yeah.
Why not?
So guys, just so everyone knows, there are the only verse that even sounds like it's talking about a text is 279. That's what he thought of as a response, but he didn't know where it is. So I had to tell him where it is. But he did claim that the verse about writing the scriptures and so on is in the same chapter. So we had to find something in the same chapter. I knew there's only two spots he's going to go to. He's going to go to Surah 5 verses 13 to 15 or Surah 5 verse 41. Both of them are talking about people misrepresenting and distorting what's in their scriptures. It's not about their scriptures being corrupted. And so, yeah, he solves this by making Allah completely insane and stupid. So Allah doesn't realize, hey, right after I tell you your book's been corrupted, I shouldn't be telling you that you better judge by it or you'll go to hell.
Mm-hmm.
You said they wrote it.
Yes,
you didn't say
they changed the words of God from their places.
Whoa.
And
That's not what you said.
Take this, but they have not become beware. Whoever Allah wants to put in fitna. This is the ayah in the same surah before. No, hold on, Dave. This shows you got caught. You got caught.
I'm having trouble taking you as not being deceptive.
He's saying I got caught.
He's a liar.
I got caught.
Liar.
I got busted. He said he quotes part of Surah 279 to tell me he's in the wrong chapter. And then he finds something else and says, "Oh, you've been caught."
Your career
you know that's not what it said.
Let me just read.
You know that's not what it said. You know it.
Let me just read.
100%.
Let me just read.
Wrong.
Let me read.
Okay.
Here, when we talk about those Jews that changed their scripture,
didn't say this.
They took those words out of their place
while they're speaking.
While they're speaking. No.
They're speaking or in the text.
Who are given, right? So listen to others who have not come. They have changed the words. Which words are these? They changed the words of what was revealed to them from their places. Hold on. And say that if you were given this, take it. But if you are not given this, beware. And whoever Allah wants to put into fitna and terror, you cannot do nothing against them. Those are the ones whose hearts have not been purified. Now this ayah that shows that they changed the words is before
in the text.
The ayah.
In the text, it says they changed the words in the text. Because there are two ways to change the words. Right? Hang on. Because look, we read Surah 3 verse 78. There is among them a section who distort the book with their tongues.
Exactly.
As they read, you would think it is a part of the book.
Yes. Exactly.
They distort it with their tongues.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
whoa, he said yes. Are there Muslims who distort the Quran with their words? Are there Muslims who distort the Quran?
Did y'all catch that? So I pointed out that 378 makes it clear that it's talking about people corrupting, distorting the scripture with their speech. It says with their tongues. It's talking about, again, most people wouldn't be able to read, but if you're talking about the Torah or something like that, even if they could read, they couldn't read Hebrew, and so all you have to go on is what Jews are saying to you. And the Quran condemns them for making stuff up, misrepresenting things, moving words around, and things like that. So, so I point out, how are you getting the text out of this? I say, if they're distorting it with their speech, is that corrupt? And he says yes. And I point out, well, aren't there Muslims who distort the Quran? You have to say yes as a Muslim. Like, find me a Muslim who doesn't say that there are Muslims who distort the Quran with their speech. You have to say that. You have to at least say that some different sect, or if you're Sunni, you have to say Shias, or if you're Shia, you have to say Sunni. You have to say there are Muslims distorting the text when they explain it. And what would that mean? It would mean, according to him, the Quran's been corrupted. So,
hey, David, I think you have a Quran sandwich being prepared for you.
Yeah, I know. Someone put that up there. Someone who controls the screen here. I won't give his name because then he'll be assassinated. You said Quran tacos? Oh yeah, Quran tacos.
Oh, Quran tacos.
Yeah, we got Quran tacos.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish, right?
You've just proven the Quran is corrupt.
No, I have not.
Yes, you did.
I have
100%.
Hold on. When you see those that changed the words, and Allah is warning you about them before those ayat,
From their places.
And from their
How
places.
can they change them if they don't still have them?
Hold on. They have, and they have changed them, right? So this is where you see.
You catch that? How can they change them if they don't have them, right? The Torah. You're saying the Torah has already been corrupted. But think about this, guys. Okay, 541. When it says they change the word from their places, is this talking about when they speak, or they've changed the text of the Torah? Here's the thing: if they've changed the text of the Torah and it's been corrupted, it makes zero sense just 2 verses later to make the Torah their authority that they have to judge by, or they will go to hell. That makes absolutely no sense. So the only interpretation that actually makes sense is that it's talking about what they say and they're misrepresenting it. And then 2 verses later says, that's why you have to go with what the text actually says. Quit misrepresenting it. But he's insisting that no, if they distort the Torah with their speech, that means the text has somehow been corrupted. But guess what? There are Muslims who distort the Quran. Therefore, that would mean the text of the Quran has been corrupted. But let's see what he says.
That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warned about this before we go forward in the same. When I told you in the same surah, and I found it for you, now wait. If you look at the hadith, hold on, I'm not done. If you look at the hadith that you quoted from a Tirmidhi, without even knowing that it's from a Tirmidhi, where Rasulullah got off and put the Torah on the...
It's from Sunan Abu Dawud.
Sunan Abu Dawud, yeah. Was it 4449, I believe?
Yep. He doesn't even know what collection it comes from.
The fellow, right?
I quoted Abu Dawud.
Shuskin is going to go home and find it that it's not in Abu Dawud. That is okay.
It is in Abu Dawud.
Did you guys just hear it? Did you guys just hear it?
Wow.
He said, I'm going to go to...
Masters of Hadith Studies.
Masters of Hadith Studies, one of the most frequently used hadiths that we use. And he says, I'm going to go to Abu Dawud and find out it's not in there. I don't know where it's from.
Listen, 9 times out of 10, he just misremembered. That happens. That happens to all of us. But the problem is these guys, they pick everything, every little mistake you have, any little voice crack, anything, and they use it against you. So we're just using their own attacks, their own methodology on them. I wish we could be more respectful and be like, oh, you misremembered, it happens. They're never like that with us. So we're just using their own tactics on them.
Yep. And I mean, imagine a guy, I've got a master in Hadith studies. I got a master in Hadith studies. I don't even know where this Hadith is. And I mock a guy who's saying it's in Abu Dawud when everyone knows it's from Abu Dawud.
Abu Dawud Surah.
Abu Dawud Surah.
Wait. What Sheikh Uthman? Sheikh Uthman is saying this is not in Sunan Abu Dawud, right?
Let me explain the hadith to you if you don't mind, right?
Okay.
The hadith where Rasulullah put the Torah on the pillow. He said, I believe in the one who sent that, no doubt. But if you look at the context of the hadith, when Umar ibn Khattab found a piece of the Torah, Rasulullah told him that this is not going to be a means of guidance. Even if Musa came today, he would have to rule by the Quran. This is why you don't understand context of the ahadith and other ahadith. You take one out of context. No doubt the Torah, the Injil were revealed by Allah. And as I've continued to no doubt aspects of that message. But Rasulullah was told in the Quran that these people have changed parts of the book.
No.
They have.
No, they change it with their mouths.
Yeah. When they speak, when they and in the Quran, it's also the other ayah that you know, that they write and say in their writing that which is not from Allah and attribute it to Allah. And is that not true?
And you're saying this would corrupt all of the books?
This is going to corrupt those books that they had, no doubt.
Now,
let me explain it, right? The Quran, the difference, the Quran, and why, alhamdulillah, Allah preserve it, is we have manuscripts, we have oral memorization, we have ijma', consensus of the Sahaba on the Quran from Surah Al-Fatiha to Surah Al-Nas. Right? Something you don't have in the Bible. Many Christians have different books that they would put in there or not. Right? Again, you misunderstand the affirmation.
Why would he say? Why would Allah say?
It's 5:30.
Why would Allah say? Why do they need you?
Just because you got nothing better to do doesn't mean that I don't have a family and I don't have a job and things.
I'm just saying. Why would Allah?
I've been here half an hour because this is not my job. You're just trying to make your money. I gotta go do other
everything
things,
must be some impure motive.
5 o'clock.
While you're breaking down. Why would Allah say? Why do they come to you when they have the Torah?
Sure.
If it's corrupt.
Sure.
And when we read the passage,
you see now you don't want to explain. Listen to the explanation. This is a style in tafsir called tawbih. You know what tawbih is?
No, what's that?
You don't, because you're ignorant. No.
This is the guy who said it's not in Sunan Abu Dawud and who thinks that Surah 279 is actually in Surah 5. That's what IP was just pointing out, right? If I say I don't know what tawbih is, oh, you're ignorant, dude. You don't even know the Quran and that's your book, and you don't even know the Hadith, and you've supposedly got a master in Hadith studies.
This is just an Arabic word, means rebuke. He was rebuking them for not following the Torah that's in their hands. It's against him.
I mean, you guys remember when Jake the Muslim metaphysician called into Nick Fearless Truth, and Nick was just asking questions like, well, what do you mean in a Eastern or a scholastic sense? And he's like, you don't think I don't know the Eastern or the scholastics? You know, it's like, obviously Jake didn't, but he had too much pride to just ask what he meant. Then you saw actually what happened after is Khalil Andani called in to have a conversation with Nick, and Khalil was a much more honest person. He's like, what do these terms mean? Was scholastic versus Eastern sense? And Nick just explained it. Like, Nick wasn't going to use that against him. You saw it with Khalil. He was very much like, yeah, I'll explain this to you, no problem. But Jake had too much pride. But that's what you get with a lot of these Dawa guys. They have to know everything, and if you don't, if you have to know everything, if you don't, they use it against you. And then they're worried it's going to happen to them.
And so here's Sheikh Uthman mocks me for saying that this hadith is in Sunan Abu Dawud. We all know it is. And then doesn't even know where Surah 2 verse 79 is. Interesting.
Belief is when you are told something to teach you a lesson, which is not a literal meaning, right? The point there was not that the Jews should not come to the Prophet ﷺ, but they would come to the Prophet ﷺ when it was beneficial for them, and when not, they would go back to the Torah. Again,
why do they need you when they have the Torah?
So they have tawbih. Do you understand ulum al-Quran? You don't. That's the problem. When the Prophet ﷺ was there.
What's that?
There's no such thing. Tawbih is just a simple word that means rebuke. It doesn't mean you don't take the verse literally. That isn't found anywhere. That just came from top of his head.
So he just made that up?
Yep.
Shocker.
If not, I want to see evidence from any book. His massive book collection that he never reads and can't even read because he doesn't know the language.
But it makes a good background.
Not. Tell them that if you are Nur today, you have to rule by the Quran. Even if Musa ﷺ came, he would rule by the Quran. Did he not tell him that?
And you're telling me contradicted himself.
Thank you. It's not. It's not. It's not a contradiction.
He ordered the Jews to judge by the Torah.
Let me explain this to you. If you, as David would, say that I'm a liar and I'm this and I'm that, you make all
you are a liar.
Videos, and then when you have an issue with your wife, for example.
If I had an issue with my wife, I definitely wouldn't send her to you.
You come to me and say, hey, you're the most trustworthy guy I know.
You're definitely not the most trustworthy guy anyone has ever known.
Can you judge between us? And I tell you, why are you coming to me? Why don't you go to Sam and your friend? I don't mean that you should go to them. I'm sorry.
He didn't actually mean it.
No, it's tawbih.
What about an even?
Did you guys catch this? He's saying Allah doesn't really mean it. They literally came. They literally came to Muhammad because they wanted to avoid the Torah. So they go to Muhammad so they get a different ruling. And then he says, no. The only ruling you're going with is the Torah. And Sheikh Uthman, and by the way, we know the historical background. They actually carried it out. Muhammad made people carry out what the Torah said. And Sheikh Uthman says, no. He's just saying like, you can't come to me. You have to go with this thing that you're clinging to.
And by the way, Surah 5 doesn't end there. Remember what 568 says. It just doubles down. It's like, how can Allah not be more clear? O people of the book, you have nothing to stand on unless you observe the Torah, the gospel, and what has been revealed to you from your Lord. Okay, Allah is being very clear.
No, he doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
No, yeah. Let's see.
What?
I don't remember how far we went after this. Like if we, because he's complaining and saying he wants to end it. Let me see.
When they say, "Are you affirming the Torah that we have?" and he says, "Yes."
Well, bring me the Ibn Ishaq, because Ibn Ishaq, as you are well aware, has many riwayat to al-Wafidis that are matruk, right? Yeah. Also, you didn't know that either.
No, if you want to throw Ibn Ishaq into the book, that's too.
Listen.
What about infirmity? When Muhammad said that Jews have the Torah and Christians have the gospel, and it was in the same.
What was revealed to them?
It has to be.
No. What is there, or what was revealed to them? Show me the hadith.
It has to be.
Show me the hadith.
Okay. Rafi bin Haratha, blah blah blah.
He put a show on other than hadith.
Came to him and said, "Do you not allege that you follow the religion of Abraham and believe in the Torah, which we have, and testify that it is the truth from God?" He replied, "Certainly, but you have sinned and broken the covenant contained therein, and concealed what you were ordered to make plain to men." Notice,
concealed from the book. Change the verse.
Doesn't say the book. He doesn't.
What do you conceal? What do you conceal then?
Let's go to the other one.
You want to run now?
What? Think about what he says. I confirm the book, and you're concealing it. And he says, "Concealed. That means you've changed the book."
What?
Are there Muslims who conceal what the Quran says? Yes, pretty much all day, every day. It's all I ever see on X. It's all I ever see from Sheikh Uthman. He'll just completely make stuff up, lie, and look at him. Look at the pose he's striking. What is this?
David,
he wants to run.
What's up?
What do I got here?
Quran.
Guess what?
Uh-oh. Wait, are you gonna...
I've corrupted it.
He concealed it. There it is.
Why are you
he concealed
concealing it?
He concealed it,
corrupted
guys.
the Quran. See?
He concealed it.
What are you gonna do?
If they changed it inside, wouldn't they want to show what they've changed to the people?
No, they're concealing what they changed.
If you changed it, why would you conceal it? Conceal means hide. So you're hiding the things that you wrote.
Yeah, think about what has he said that is actually correct at any point?
Nothing.
And here's the thing: you could have 100 of his. You could show this to 100 of his fans and say, "What just happened here? Sheikh Uthman humiliated this liar." We're dealing with morons.
No, that Rasulullah is telling them you have concealed from this book. No. You're
wrong.
You are caught from your own little text message that you sent to yourself.
Watch. Okay.
Guys, when I tell you, if you come to me and I say you have concealed from this message, do I mean that you have the preserved message? No.
So
Did you hear this? I'm guessing I'm just going to point it out right here.
Words mean
hide.
If you conceal what a text, says from someone, you have changed the text, and the text has been corrupted. He just said it, and it looks like I'm asking about ISIS jihadis here. Here we go.
ISIS jihadis come up and they say, "Here's what the Quran says," and it's not. Then they've corrupted the text. They've changed the text.
Then I will tell them you don't understand the text. But if they go and they change the Quran, which they have not, but if they went and changed it, then I would say you're concealing the message, and I would not believe in what they have.
And if they quoted passages and changed the order in order to
like repeatedly, I feel bad for you.
You're throwing your own God and your own
people can watch the video
under the bus.
But it's a little late. I got a family. You got nothing to do.
Keep in mind. So if I write, "This is the Quran," right? I've corrupted the Quran.
I actually wrote it. On a card there. That's what I was doing a little bit ago. And I wrote, "Hey, this is the Quran." And I said, "Hey, if I write something and I say this is the Quran, then I've corrupted the Quran," right? Because that's what he's saying. If someone in Mecca did write something, you say, "Okay, that changed the Torah." Really? Okay.
If someone said, listen, your interpretation of 279 is they write the book and claim that it's from God. Is that the Torah has been corrupted? Just to add to that. That's okay. So I just read a couple words. "In gulps will he sip it." And let's say I'm talking to an illiterate audience, and they don't know, they can't read it for themselves. And I say, it says, "Will he sip it in gulps?" I changed the word order, right? I changed it. According to you, that's what the Quran said. If you write something and you say it's a book, your book's been corrupted. Or if you change some words, for other places, which I just did with the Quran, then the book has been corrupted. So according to the criteria you gave for a corrupt book, the Quran is 100% corrupt.
Wrong. Again,
it is not wrong.
They lie.
Do we even want to continue with this? I don't know.
No.
No.
Nice.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
All right, guys, you can actually find that up. You can look up
the video.
You can look up Sheikh Uthman. Compulsive liar leading people who are too stupid to realize it because they are the
So Allah
product of
doesn't mean
40
what he really
generations
means.
of first cousin marriage.
Allah was saying it sarcastically. He doesn't really mean it.
This is not a good long-term strategy for your religion. Like,
no,
how?
It's short term. It's short term. Like it's imploding. And keep in mind with them, they understand it. It's a race. It's a race, right? Like they have to actually lie enough to take over major areas and then impose some Islamic law and not let people criticize anything they say. That's what they want. And they understand they're in a race. But we also understand we're in a race. So we have to expose it faster than they can spread their nonsense. But that's the situation we're in. Yo, IP, Giant DOC. Giant DOC, I know you guys are in a different country, so maybe late. IP, I'm sure you got other things to do. Anyway, I do want to go through these super chats, but anyone wants to cut out, I have zero problem with it. I'm just going to go through these.
Yeah, we're good.
What? You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm good for now. I could probably go for another 20 minutes.
We'll check out. We'll check some out, and just let me know whenever you want to cut out.
I'm gonna just go grab something real fast. Right back.
All right. I'm sure Zut Boy will be unable to show up due to being stabbed 30 times in the rear in the desert. Rear end in the desert. Well, you were right that he did not show up. I saw Uthman at Burger King arguing over some extra ketchup packs. I need all the ketchup packs anymore. Hi, David. I'm the 18-year-old evangelist. If you remember me, I had my first salvation 2 hours ago, brought a girl to Jesus while evangelizing, and then 5 minutes later went to church together. Jesus is king. Awesome stuff. D-Wood, I challenge you for a debate topic. Banging your friend's wife who came for marriage counseling is halal. He should be willing to debate that if he thinks it's fine, but he should be debating that with his Muslim buddy that he's running from. Islam without insults and ad hominem is nothing. That is all they got. Well, I mean, that's all they got, like in a Western country and other places they can, cut people up. Almost took my shahada waiting for you guys. David Malik said he's got the girl you had sex with at 18 and he's going to bring her to his live tomorrow, 7 p.m. and she's going to humiliate you. Allahu Akbar. Okay, this would actually be amazing because I have no idea how. So she must have actually contacted, I could spend the rest, like the next 10 years of my life trying to find her. I don't believe I would be able to. Suddenly Malik, when he's ticked off, found her. So this is amazing stuff. Just wonder which one of his muta wives he's gonna get. Hey, I have to say, this should be interesting. It should be interesting if he actually has some person say these things, because then it would be okay. Well, let's verify. Let's verify where you were.
How do we verify? How do we even prove who she is?
Oh yeah. No. That's what I mean. Like 0% chance I ticked him off and then he went out. And how do you do that? How do you do that over 30 years ago? How would it even be possible? This dude, I'm trying to think, who is not a compulsive liar? So Jake at least told the truth about the age of Rebecca. Who of the
main
Dawa guys isn't a compulsive liar?
I don't know. Jake also lied prior to that because we did a video where we had to expose him because he said he found a source. He actually was trying to defend Daniel Akikichu, which is kind of funny, on the whole Mary being 12 thing. And so, were you there for that, David? I don't remember, but
Nope.
Yeah. So we actually went through it and found that he was misrepresenting the source. He didn't represent it properly, and so he misunderstood Daniel, misunderstood us. So. Yeah, I mean, you could chalk that up to him just making a lot of really bad mistakes and doing poor research if he wants to go down that route. He did tell us to, in that video he did that we should call him stupid first, that we should assume someone's stupid before we accuse them of lying. So by his own logic, we have to say that he is stupid.
No problem. We can say that. Yeah, so this is actually interesting. Guys, let me know when he actually does something. And please, guys, please be recording this stuff. They respond they respond to everything with lies, and that again, that's not a problem for their community, but it makes them look terrible to everyone else. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I bet it would be Malik himself. He'd be like, "Hello, it's me.
Oh yes, yes, yes." Internet shut down in Iran. Let your president know. Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's a dirtbag move. If the government shut it down so that people can't message each other and stuff about what they're doing. Interesting. Where's Uthman, aka wife beater, wife choker, putting a gun to his wife's head, all that. Allah says we cannot associate partners with him, but he also says he cannot have a son without a mate, thus making partnership relevant while denying it. Why is Allah making us commit shirk? Yeah, he's forcing us. We can't help it now. D Woods in Gotham City. Anyways, destroy Sheikh Ibn Fibbin like the Al Zut destroyed Momo's moon. Hi, DOC. Everyone is cool too.
Oh, thank you.
Did Uthman had to pick up his kid from the you said leaning center. It's leering center. Leering center. Wasn't it leering? I think it was leering.
Leering, yeah.
Yeah. If he doesn't come, then he's busy being the companion to the Al Zut mounting and riding. Actually, I mean, given the stuff that Warner said and the stuff that they regard as initiation of various things, I wouldn't put anything past these guys. Love you all, except telling the truth. Love you all. Sheikh Ketchup has dipped. Yep.
Nice
Uthman
one.
is having a private meeting with Diya Al-Kalbi right now. Again, like normally that would just be, oh, that's a mean insult, but it's like, what can we say that these guys are not actually doing? Jai, when is your last stream in the UK and first in US?
Good question. Good question.
Soon.
Soon to be announced.
Oh yeah, you should have a big final UK stream. Look for him behind the Diddy line. That's a good idea. He won't show up, but that won't stop Muslims from demanding you debate him. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was like that for years with Zakir Naik. Why don't you debate him? Why don't you debate him? Every Christian apologist I know agreed to debate him, challenged him to a debate. He would not. And he never entered. He debated two people that no one ever heard of and then just declared victory, and he's the debate champ after that. And it's just, this is Dawa, guys. It's all show. Let's be a wee bit charitable, brothers and sisters. I pray that Uthman shows up, and may it be productive convo that magnifies Christ the Lord. That would be nice, but you've seen it. Where is the head of one message fornication? Uthman ibn Zina, where are you? That's what it should be. One message fornication.
That's a good name.
Uthman abrogated the date. A surprise. Yeah, must have. David is in a universe where Islam had been gone for 1 year. It was all advanced. It was all advanced and cars flying around.
Is it nice in the future with no Islam?
Yep. It's beautiful. Is Sheikh cowarding behind Orthodox lips? Some are saying send Orthodox lips the link. Haha, why? Uthman being jumped by Mossad ketchup packs. Yep. Poor guy.
Listen, so Orthodox Muslim just called into our stream. I had to mute him so many times, and I eventually kicked him after several warnings because he kept talking over everyone. He was insulting. I would tell him things like, we're going to do 30-second back and forth. He said, I'm not doing it. So I kept kicking him. And then eventually he said, if you mute me one more time, I'm leaving the stream. So I kicked him out. I'm like, you're not running things here. So bringing him in is going to be a joke because he can't control himself. I cannot wait to debate him on February 3rd because he's going to act the same way. People are going to see how belligerent he is, but there's going to be a moderator there, which is what you need with him because he can't control himself.
Apparently there's video about him beating his wife and so on. So,
it's horrible.
But yeah, I mean, think about this. It's one, these guys have no self-control. So that's why I prefer like moderated formal debate and stuff like that. Because otherwise they'll just, guys like that will turn it into a shouting match. But then they also have this idea that they control everything. And so they can come onto your live stream and I control this and here's what I'm doing and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what planet do you live on, man?
It's insane what they think they can get away with. So we let him, I gave him several warnings to calm down and act like an adult. He wouldn't do it. So I had to start muting him. Then I kicked him from the stream a couple of times, put him in the queue. And then when Dean requested I bring him back in, I said, all right, but if he keeps acting like that, I'm going to kick him again. So then I did, kicked him again. And then he's like, if you keep muting me, I'm going to leave. I said, I'll kick you out myself. You don't run things here. Ridiculous, man.
Yeah. Right now, to all you Dawa guys who are watching, you guys think you run things. You're running but two things, jack and squat. He's here and connected, but Allah made it appear otherwise. Yep, that's true. Allah tricked us. Sheikh Uthman was here the entire time, ready to debate. Sheikh Uthman is running late because he's giving private dawah to my friend's grandmother. Wouldn't be surprising. You may have to post the link in the description, as he will surely claim that he never got the link. Sent it multiple times, and God Logic also sent it. Ibn Chicken's missing. Ibn Chicken. Sheikh Ibn Chicken. That's a new one, guys. It may have been used before. I didn't see it. Sheikh Ibn Chicken. That's a good one. Sheikh Ibn Chicken's missing, or should we call him Sheikh AWOL? Yeah, I like Sheikh Ibn Chicken. It's got a nice ring to it. Wrong day. You are supposed to challenge him to debate in Ramadan. Oh, we are. We're just going to keep doing it week after week. Just for fun. Okay, who had $10 on Ketchup Boy not showing up? Everyone. Uthman was the fastest kid on the playground. Yeah, running from everyone. And probably running around like running his mouth. I challenge you! And as soon as then he runs. David, how is he supposed to debate you when you are clearly in the future? Well, he should find a way. Ketchup Shake, where are you at? Where are you at, Shake? I'm delaying my workout to watch this. You delayed your workout to watch Sheikh Uthman run like a coward again. Guys, you need to drop crazy allegations that he's guaranteed to react to on his socials to prove that he watched the stream. God bless you guys. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, just on X right now, I responded to that big message, One Message Foundation. And I said, you were a liar. We tried to join and could not get in. We tried to set up in-person debates and you ran. Respond to our messages so we can get these in-person debates going. One Message Foundation replied because, I was getting a lot more likes than him by ratioing, so I guess it bothered him. And he says, the live itself is a receipt of who the liars are. Maybe you tried in your dreams. Guys, anyone could go to the stream and see when Than puts up his window showing he tried.
Yeah, where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? Did he make that up?
Photoshopped it so quick. It's ridiculous. He says, where's your message for us to respond to? Send us a DM here on X. So I did. I just sent that. I said, God Logic and I agreed to come to California on January 17th to do an in-person debate. Considering we tried to call into your call-in stream twice last time and could not get through, we are not interested in that. Let's do an in-person debate on the 17th. Tell us the time, the place, and where to meet you. And we'll meet you there, is what I said. So I messaged them. I'm letting them know. God Logic said he's going to message him as well. So hopefully we can get this in-person debate going on the 17th instead of this ridiculous call-in stream where they're going to mute us like they were muting their guests last time. So let's just do an in-person debate like men. Come on.
Yeah. And it really, for this to be serious at all, it has to be like that, because if it's if he's got the mute button and 4 of his Dawa buddies in there, that's like, that's a joke.
I'm not wasting my time on that.
Yeah. And guys, you may be saying, well, look how you're set up, right? Yeah, we set up because that's how he set up, right? If he wanted a one-on-one debate, it would have been a debate con. If he wanted a 2-on-2 with IP and someone else and so on, that would have happened. If he wanted the debate with God Logic and Nick, that would have happened. There is no scenario where this man actually wants to debate. So we set this one up as a parallel to exactly what they did. Only difference was I made it specifically to where only he has the link and therefore it can't be full. So I made it so that there was not that possibility, and he still wouldn't do it. And then he had to lie, saying I just posted this yesterday and gave them no update and never sent anything. Absolute nonsense. Said it in every way I could possibly come up with.
Wow. So IP, did they reply to you?
Nothing yet. I'll update it if I get anything. But I'm not doing these stupid call-in shows anymore. You can't trust these guys. If they were honest and actually could have a conversation, I mean, I would consider it, but considering what happened on my recent call-in stream when Libiano called in and tried to act like a belligerent narcissist, I had to, I'm not interested in doing these with them anymore. Let's do in-person debates like men. Come on. What are you afraid of?
Here we have, can you set up a dialogue with his former student? No. That guy's still a Muslim. He doesn't like us. He doesn't like Uthman.
He doesn't like us at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not like us at all. He does not like us at all.
But if he ever debates Uthman, I'm watching.
So when I first found out about this stuff, I went to his live and I asked him, I requested up, I asked him, so I understand, what Uthman did to you was extremely messed up, and it's actually sinful. But why do you think that it's sinful? Isn't that what Muhammad did to Zayd and Zainab? And he kicked me out.
Weird stuff. Yeah, so probably not going to happen, guys. Fatiha means opening, not in the Zut way, or is it? He must be flying, or the link is lost like the Injil. The link was corrupted. 4,400 in the chat, and I'm feeling so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody don't pass me up. That blood looks gay pink.
Yep, that's
Question.
his blood apparently.
Yeah. Doesn't Sharia dictate some form of harsh punishment for what Uthman did with the wife of another Muslim? You would think so. You would think so, but the real principle is if you're important enough, you can get away with anything you want. What were you going to say, DOC?
I said stoning.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
Because he married a married woman.
Yeah, in theory, but it just, if you're important enough, they don't apply the rules to you.
Yeah, I think Abu Arnad said he went to multiple muftis as well.
Yeah, and they all said that this is adultery because he had no right to cancel his marriage like that.
Mm-hmm.
He challenged. Didn't he challenge him? He's like, come to the Mufti of Mecca with me. We're gonna go to. It's like challenging someone to go to the Pope or something. He's like, we're gonna go to the Mufti of Mecca, and he's gonna decide on our case. The Mufti of Mecca has nothing better to do. But that's what he challenged him to do. He's like, let's go.
He pretended to do a khula, which is a long process that needs a court and a husband. If you're gonna do a divorce initiated by the woman, he did it in
and she needs to return the dowry as well.
And she needs to return the dowry, and it need to be in a court. He just did it himself and took the woman. It's insanity. He didn't even have a waiting period.
Do what you want. Do a try not to lie stream for Muslims. Any lies get booted without warning. You can probably go through every Muslim on earth in one stream. Yeah, we should have a live call-in show where we kick you out the moment you lie, and we probably would have no problem getting through hundreds of people and stuff in one live stream. About the fake blood picture, you would not get sprayed if you got stabbed. You would get sprayed if you stabbed someone else, say in Mexico. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that was fake blood. That was fake blood sprayed on him. Super Genius just doesn't. He knows his fans are too stupid to ever question anything he says. Is Ridvan late like the Deutsche Bahn? Yeah. Hi, Giant DOC. God bless you both. After the face reveal, will you do debates in the future? That will be so cool. And thanks to everyone on the stream for the work you do.
We'll have to pray about it. Or just leave it to the professional debaters.
Well, there's not exactly a lot of guys who are willing to debate. We've got a lot of guys pretending they're willing to debate, and then a lot of guys who... there's just a few guys who are actually willing to debate. IP yesterday was embarrassing. Sam Shamoon said the same. What? Was that your live stream?
I'm not sure. What, when Orthodox Muslim admitted that he believes in a spatial God above the throne? Was that it? Or was when Dean Kep was exposed for fishing for comments and then couldn't solve the Islamic or Clear Quran dilemma? Was that when? Because I'm wondering, when was it?
I volunteer for being a fake Muslim. I am a troll. Good. I can use my voice changer and act like a Muslim. Yeah, that's hey, matter of fact, we should set up the next one exactly like they do. We won't actually let them call in, and then we'll start talking to an AI. The Quran isn't much of a reminder because it didn't remind Uthman to show up. Yeah, the Quran sucks at reminding people. Sheikh more likely to have a boxing match than a debate. He doesn't need to do either, but he'd probably thump his chest and pretend like he's ready for both. I had a convo with a guy on Facebook. I'm not religious, but Muslims are always nice to me. The Jews and Christians are the bad ones. Rebecca was 3. Jesus raped Mary. You pray to brown God. I show sources, and he deflects every time. Yeah, that's a guy pretending there.
Yeah.
He's actually the best Muslim. Think about it. Sheikh Uthman was just imitating his prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and how bloody he should have been after he received the strength of 30 men. D. Wood, Nooks reacted to AP video about the Kaaba. He made interesting points about it being idolatry, specifically Leviticus 26. Even debated a Muslim in his chat. That's interesting. No, Nooks is crushing it, man. He's going through all this stuff. He's giving all his fan base that he developed over years of doing this, and he's giving them an awesome education in Islam by going through our videos and reacting to them. Can't wait to hear him explain how y'all were running from this debate. Yeah, he's gonna. That's a Sheikh Uthman thing to do. He would go and yes, and I was there the entire time, but they all ran. They never showed up to the stream. I guarantee you, if he did that, his fans would believe every word of it. WikiLeaks? No. Maleaks. Yes, Malik says the best leaks. I mean, he's destroying Dawah. Mossad Maleaks. My falafel money to lure Uthman. Can't do it. Uthman doesn't feel the need to debate because they are winning politically. If you read Laura Loomer tweets of Amy Mick, they are gaining territory and politicians. But Islam is collapsing from within. So all this little thing, oh, we got this guy elected and stuff, long term, they're losing. Y'all should spin the block. Praise Jesus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. God bless. I am here to leer. We're all here to leer. Maybe we now need to add the name Sheikh Uthman to the list. Sheikh Uthman, more like Sheikh Uthman. That's a good one. We're getting good. We're getting solid gold here, guys, for the nicknames. We just read out here. All we do is read. I heard there are 6-year-old girls in that box in Mecca. Would not be surprising. The only Sheikh out here seems to be Sheikh Ibn Runnin. Sheikh Ibn Haydn. Sheikh Al-Rabies. New Dawah guy called Sheikh Al-STDs. You know, this stuff these guys are doing. They're the ones talking about running trains, guys. This is Dawah. Once you're initiated. The One Message Foundation is claiming on their X page that there was never an invite to begin with. Now, they posted this 10 minutes after this broadcast began. Wow.
They're really nervous about this stream. They're really panicking. Like, look at this. They're panic mode over there.
Would have been easy just to show up, not be a coward, instead of not showing up and then lying. Muhammad never existed. Zero historical evidence. Okay. Yeah, stick with that. You might want to try studying it. Why aren't you guys calling out Junior? Stop running. Well, we know we're going after the easy target. That's Sheikh Uthman. We know Sheikh Uthman's going to run. Junior isn't going to run, and that's why we're way more scared of Junior.
He's terrified.
Check this episode. Sheikh Uthman has passed as a cartel member with Sheikh Uthman Ibn Farooq, Islamic podcast, Dawah, the Ansari podcast. Yeah, he just took the skills from one area and realized you can globalize it if you just join Islam. Did you guys hear that Logic was one of 30 men invited to the Saudi desert? Be careful, Logic. Don't let them take your strength away. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, but I've seen multiple comments like this about them inviting Avery out to something in the desert. It's weird. Ain't gonna lie, I do get vibes. Uthman smoked Tawheed. Yep. D. Wood thought he could stream from Coruscant and we wouldn't notice. The Islamic State is collapsing in Iran, and this shows that this religion serves no purpose other than destroying lives. Millions of people are abandoning Islam all over the world. Yeah, that's true. And we're going to accelerate it. David, why are you inside the Matrix? Cool. Thank Jesus I left Islam. Woman is coward, will not dare to debate you guys. That's true. And guys, I mean, was the challenge clear? IP. We know Uthman is free. He can't say he's not free that day. He can't say it. He can't say it.
If the challenge is to debate us and we go in person, what are you worried about? Like, you can't be like, I have to do a live stream or I have to debate you. No, we're right there. Debate us in person. This just shows, if he doesn't do it, it shows he's a coward. He wants that mute button right there to keep us under control.
Gotta have it.
You can't mute someone in person.
Yep. Nope. And that's why he won't do it. And we're saying this, IP, you should make a short video saying, hey, we already did it during the live stream, and we know they all heard it because they're all watching and like responding to us like in shorts and shorts and tweets and stuff like that. So we know they're paying attention. So here, but let me make it clear, because they're going to act like, what? We didn't know. We didn't know you wanted to debate. You didn't what? You didn't even show up to our stream.
Can you email me this stream as soon as we're done, instead of me trying to figure out how to download it? Because sometimes the different downloaders stop working randomly.
Yep.
So can you send me this and I'll clip it, and then I will try to get a video up tomorrow afternoon or something.
Shield Short Video said he's flying to Arizona right now. He's probably going to the Fiesta Bowl tonight. Ole Miss versus Miami. Yeah. Probably not doing any of that. Probably.
He's going to be like 2 hours away from me. I'm tempted to go, but I already have something I'm doing with Unbelievable tomorrow. So I have to be here in my office to record with them.
Truck driver here. Who else spends hours every day listening to God Logic 10 hours a day? That's actually very smart. And that's using that time to learn apologetics. That's very smart. Matter of fact, IP, that guy who worked at the airport there, he said the same thing. He has to walk around the airport lots of times, and he said he goes around listening to God Logic. Matter of fact, he was listening to God Logic when he saw us. He goes, "I know you guys. I'm listening to God Logic right now," and he shows us his phone.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Relax, guys. Birds just means goats. So they're smashing birds in South America. It's just goats. But Dawa Man 666 told me it was the juice that made girls into yeah. Warner.
Just what? I was gonna say, just so everyone knows, it's just demonstrators in Tehran are burning the Basij Force vehicles as protesters spread across the city. So this is getting kind of serious. They're making ground in Tehran right now.
Crazy. Warner, you don't have to take it in the butt to come on. We'll let you on for free. No trains, no pains. Just come on in. Not in the Al-Zut sense. Nice. Given what Momo and the Al-Zut did, I'm not surprised with what they do behind closed doors. They're just following the best example for mankind. And yeah, these guys were all compulsive liars and all like degenerate, degenerate, like absolute scumbags behind the scenes. These are the best of peoples ever raised up for mankind, according to the Quran. Brother Chris is having the best time of his life. Al-Walid II had a male lover named Abdullah for whom he wrote explicit poetry, frequently criticized by later chroniclers for his same-sex relationships. Oh, yeah. I mean, IP, you already saw a lot of the stuff, their fascination with the gay poetry.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a video in September called Islam couldn't stop this, but Christianity did. And I actually went through some data showing that there was rampant man-boy love happening throughout the Islamic world. And the common practice was to just sort of look away as long as it's happening behind closed doors, because we don't want to bring shame to the community. Christian missionaries start spreading around the world and they go, whoa, no, none of this, stop this. And then the Western nations put pressure on the Islamic world to crack down on those practices. Yeah, it was the opposite of the Zut sense, actually.
Way to celebrate 1 week of 2026 in good company. Yes, it is. Hey, check this one out. From Cheeky Shaky. Warner probably enters job interviews backwards.
So gross.
You guys are messed up, man, but it's true. Just got here. No Sheikh Uthman. No Sheikh Uthman. Send him the invite. Didn't get any response. No, I'm not debating or anything like that. Set it up. Informed him in multiple ways, and then, what? I just heard about this yesterday. Oh, it's too late. Oh, I can't do it. You mentioned Kurds. Kurds are diverse and have all religions living there peacefully. Kurds are the greatest Israeli allies and over 500 churches. Yeah, quit condemning the Kurds, man. Kurds are standing their ground against like ISIS jihadis. You have a huge audience. Their plan B could be educate and focus on Jesus instead of Uthman. He is not worth it. Jesus is king. No, it's kind of like he pulled a stunt last month, so we're rolling with the stunt. There's no way this actually ends in any debates. He's a coward. But it's kind of fun. Sometimes you just got to have a little fun. Well, open for Muslim and allow the mumu to speak to whatever they wish to, question or talk to. I believe we will like to hear DOC. She's amazing. We're about to be hearing a lot of DOC. I think Uthman changed religion. Can wait for Sheikh Ibn Fibin to challenge you to a debate on Easter next. That wouldn't be surprising. So we're going to pretend Avery wasn't invited to the desert for a Zut session. Don't cross the... Yeah, I still don't know what this is about, but I've seen multiple posts about saying something about Avery invited to the desert. Why would Christians want to falsify their own religion and scriptures? There is nothing to gain, no money. The gospel still commands poverty. It's not for spiritual gain. Yeah. Assyrians are not Muslims. He no-showed. Now he is Sheikh Uth ain't no man. Sheikh Ibn no-show is a good one too. I just figured out why he calls you hammer time. I'm slow. It has to do with how you attacked your father. Really? That's why it is? Malik kept mentioning the hammer too. Yes, what they do. Limerick. There once was a sheikh called Uthman. He challenged Christians to debate his fun. Said he would show up just like the old Zut. As predicted, he went and Uth ran. There you go. He know you now guys are live. Made an excuse minutes ago. He's running. Ketchup boy running again and again. Coward. That's a pretty accurate assessment of this entire stream. Yep. I have a Dawa guy who is willing to come and debate the Trinity with you guys. Would you be willing to debate him on the Trinity? He thinks he will cook you guys.
Why doesn't he call into Nick's channel? His channel is Fearless Truth. He always is ready to. That's his thing. He's always wanting to debate the Trinity. Call in there. Like, if you want to debate the Trinity, I mean, he's one of the best. Go talk to Nick.
Yeah, and what Dawa guy? Do you mean some guy who does Dawa, but no one who has any clue who he is? Because there are still a few debaters who actually have followings and so on. So if it's someone who's you might want to check it out. But check out if he hasn't. There. Let me put it this way: there are people you debate, and if you just absolutely crush them, then Muslims go, "Who cares? He doesn't know anything," and so it's kind of pointless. So we'd have to have some indication that he is respected somehow, so that the results of the debate would make an impact. Let's be honest, we all knew he wasn't showing. Yeah. At least I get to steal jokes from the chat like Momo did the Talmud. There is no God but Yahweh, and Jesus is the Messiah and is God. Uthman, there is still time for you to embrace the gospel and be saved. Accept, debate, and argue the Islamic dilemma as your claim. Oh yeah, that would work too. Next time, Uthman should be signing a contract stating him not showing up. He needs to explain why Jesus is God and that bad deeds and rejecting Jesus as Savior is ignoring the good news. Failing to do that renders Islam false. He's never going to do anything like that at all. If you need something entertaining to pass the time, go to Islam Wow and comment on the random hadiths that come up. That might actually be a good idea. Sounds like Quran eating for him. Sounds like a Quran eating for him lying. Yeah, I could. I don't have a Quran. I don't have one of my Qurans with me right now. Call his bluff, guys, to debate Saturday. He'll run. Well.
Yeah, we just did. Yeah.
Yeah. IP and God Logic just called his bluff and said they will meet him in person. When I read the title, when I read the title of the stream, I chose not to believe it because it could be Allah deceiving me. I was right. Yeah, Allah just tricked us all into thinking that Sheikh Uthman wasn't a lying coward. Just joined. Where's the piggy? You could say Uthman is shaking in his boots. Why give this loser Uthman the attention? Because he wants attention, and sometimes we're glad to give people attention. Calling on a known coward to debate something as devastating as the Islamic dilemma, 6-on-1, not in the Zut sense, isn't that a bit of a bit disingenuous? No, because that's what they decided was the correct format. But if he'd actually called in, the plan was to just here's the thing. If he had called in, I didn't know if he was going to call in with like him and a group of people, in which case it would have been a group discussion. If he called in just himself, that was like, I mean, I was pretty sure there was no way that was going to happen. It was like, either he's not going to show up. I was pretty sure of that. If he did show up, the only way he would show up is if he showed up with like a group. But on the slim chance that he actually showed up just by himself, I was just going to say, pick who you want to talk to. The rest of us would be out of it. Yeah. That was the plan.
I'm going to take off now, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Right. If I forget, remind me to send that clip over. You just want that clip, right? You just want that clip, right? Because it would be a nightmare to do the whole live show.
I want the clip of me challenging him and the clip of you saying if he doesn't accept, you're gonna eat the Quran. I want those two.
Okay. Oh yeah, those would be based.
Perfect. Based. All right. Yeah, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. David Wood has the nerdiest background. Give 1 point to the Wingalings. Yeah, I didn't pick that background. Someone put it up there. Rent the gentleman's club for debate. He'll rent the gentleman's club for debate. They'll come. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, guys, to actually get in a debate with these Dawa guys, we would have to predict which club they're going to on their Dawa trip to find trans women, because that's what Malik exposed. And then we'll have to go there and be set up for debate, and then they'll show up, and we'll just catch them and say, "No, you have to debate us." Is Celestial Caged in Sin a Christian song? I don't know. Never heard it. He said he'll only do the debate at the snack bar. Just watch IP's last live with Dean. Crazy stuff. The Quran. Oh, whoops. I just saw they were in my face. That's funny. Classic. Let's see. The Quran says the Injil is whatever Jesus said. What did Jesus say? The Quran doesn't know. Like D. Wood always says, what is this religion, man? Yeah, that's the real point of the Islamic dilemma. It's that there is no coherent position. There's no way to make sense of what it says on this issue. This man has no kuth. He's Sheikh No Uthman IP. I owe you an apology. I humbly apologize. God bless you all. Too late. He already left. You'll have to apologize to him elsewhere. Surah Al-Anfal 8:15-16. Yeah, let's go to. I can confirm that these guys are smashing birds. Let's take a moment to remember my fallen brethren. And that's from Raging Flock of Toucans. Have pity, guys. He's flying every day of the year. I know, it's so sad. And he uses that as an excuse anytime you challenge him to do anything. Someone asked lying Uthman if he flies on a donkey. Yeah, he does. Do Dawagandists know when they call David Hammer Time or the like that they invoke Charles Martel the Hammer, who turned back Islam in the Battle of Tours in 732 AD? Charles Martel was a warrior who was uncommonly effective in battle. Yes, he was. My brethren have patrolled these skies for many years. We ain't seen no Uthman. Yeah, probably just hiding in his little room. There's no way in the cold desert of Al-Zut will he do a proper face-to-face formal debate. Please prove me wrong. He could prove you wrong any time just by doing one. Also, Chris, I don't know much about you, but based on how Dean and Orthoducklips barely let you speak, you must be quite the master debater. Keep it up, brother. Praying for you all. Yes, Chris. They do not want to debate Chris. They don't want an actual debate with Chris on the Islamic Dilemma. Is he a flight attendant? Yeah, that's his other job. I'm so sick of these people, all liars and cowards, and his followers are dumb enough to believe he's right and so brave, a complete waste of oxygen like his pedo prophet High from Belgium. And notice that's the pattern, right? It's like Muhammad was like a horrible scumbag. He had sex with a 9-year-old girl, took the wife of his own adopted son and so on. It's like a horrible behavior. And then he's the greatest man of all time. Well, that becomes the pattern there. You can be like complete evil, degenerate scum and still be praised as being a great man in Islam. And that's just how it works. You should make a cookbook with various ironic recipes. Could include short form polemics, stories in the descriptions. Could be a viral thing. No, that's for Chef Logic. God Logic has a character, Chef Logic, when he's cooking. So he needs his cookbook. What happened to Sheikh Beat Around the Bush Man? That's a good one. Uthman is sweating harder than Muhammad during his Al-Zut meeting. Sheikh Ibn Cardio, because he always runs away. He must have good cardio with all that running. The best modern example of Islam and the best model for modern day Islam is the Warner. Prove me wrong. Yep. That's closest to Muhammad. Please, Allah, make this lying creep disappear. In honor of beings from the from the astral dimension. Was that the background? And Dihya said to the Prophet, thy bottom is a bountiful fruit basket bestowed upon men. Blessed be the Zut therewith. Surah Al-Dihya 670. Yep, that's Warner's favorite passage. Report, Iran in blackout, gunshots everywhere. Yeah, I think we are seeing the collapse of the Iranian regime. And that's a good thing, guys. Uthman declared that video the end of David Wood, and yet David Wood is here. Uthman is as good a prophet as Muhammad. Yeah, it's weird how many times my career's been ended. Sheikh Ibn Fibn will keep running from debates. Alham to Allah. Read that quote fast. You know it. Please tag Loomer on X so she would talk with Trump. What for? Elon gave them free Starlink in Iran right now. Islamists are PO'd. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. So it sounds like the government shut down the internet so these people can't coordinate their protests and stuff like that. And if Elon just sends Starlinks over there to provide people with internet, that's hilarious. I only heard about that stuff during this live stream. I was flying today, so notice I was flying, and what happened when I landed? I went live. Oh, shocker. Weird how Sheikh Uthman can't do the same thing. Hey, David, ex-Muslim here. Is there any way I can escape Islamic countries without becoming an illegal immigrant? It's been ruining my mental health for almost a decade. Yeah, you can apply to go to a different country. So you don't have to be an illegal immigrant. You can try to be a legal immigrant. Orthodox lips' lips have a mind all of their own. He can't control them. Yep, can't control those lips. Uthman flies 30 days in 1 month. He's a zooter. 30 in 1. Is Sheikh Ibn Chicken missing because he's dipping in the Orthodox sauce? I'm just asking questions. And guys, normally, you would think, hey, these jokes are just going too far. Listen to the stuff they're saying about what goes on behind the scenes. It's like wild. Why is David on Coruscant and not in a library? I don't even know what you guys are talking about with that. What weird nerd stuff is that? Best 3 books for Christian apologetics. Tactics by Greg Kokel, followed by Street Smarts by Greg Kokel, followed by something from whatever area you're going into, because it could kind of be different depending on what area. Like someone who wants to deal with Islam and Muslim objections would be very different from someone who wants to talk about atheism or someone who wants to talk about cults or something like that. I mentioned specifically Tactics and Street Smarts by the same guy, Greg Kokel, because they're good for anything. It doesn't matter. He's just jealous he never had the Quran inside him like he got zooted. Yeah, they're jealous of me. Uthman used his stomach muscles to grab the knife. Powerful. Revolution is ramping up in Iran. Pray, please. Yeah, we're going to have to pay attention to that. I just got here, saw the live title. Did Sheikh Uthman end up running away from his totally pre-agreed upon debate? He ran like a coward. Pretended no one notified him. Yeah, right. Do the Dawa boys and Uthman in the boom boom room. Yeah, we could. Sheikh Ibn Runnin probably waits for the second you end your stream to start his and go like, where are you guys? He probably will do that. Yeah, probably go live right after us. What? I'm right here. I tried calling in and they ended the stream. What cowards? Ha ha. And all his fans will go, oh, alhamdulillah, they're scared. Make a debate with AI Uthman, but make all his debate points start with anecdotes like, when I faked a hate crime against myself. That would actually be funny. I don't know how to use the AI stuff, though. Sheikh illumine my butt. Warner, he's got your back. Yeah. Uthman, Allah, I try so hard to be like my love Muhammad. D. Wood, I had the Quran inside me deeper than the Zut bin Muhammad. Uthman, no. They're jealous. They're jealous because I have absorbed the Quran more than their brains have. Watch RI conversation on trigonometry. Oh, Raymond Ibrahim? No, I haven't seen that yet, but I wouldn't mind reviewing that because Raymond Ibrahim's super awesome. Betcha flying means getting high on, yeah. Would not be surprising at all. I got a 1-1 marriage counseling with Mrs. Wayne. What? Oh yes. Keep him away from all wives. Period. You got to pay the zit toll to get into that Mo's hole. You got to pay to get in. Yeah, you got to pay the zit toll if you want to get in Mo's hole. That was a song from Always Sunny. All right, guys. We made it through. We had a whole live stream. 3 hours waiting for Sheikh Uthman. Sadly, he couldn't make it. He had to run yet again. Guess what? We will spend the entire year doing this sort of thing over and over and over again and watch him run. And then we'll do a compilation at the end of the year, putting it all together and showing what he ran from. So he's the one. So keep in mind, last month, challenged us all. We all accepted. Then he said we're all running from him. Why aren't we calling into his live stream? And so he made it the idea that this is something about calling into a live stream. So we set up one specifically for him to do the exact same thing, his rules, and we went ahead and put it together. He made excuses, acting like, no, they didn't tell me. Oh, we told you, and we messaged you, and we made a tweet, and did a live stream, and posted a video, and sent you emails and so on. So complete nonsense. And then he wanted to thump his chest and say, oh, come on my live stream. It has to be on my live stream on Saturday. But in doing so, he acknowledged that he is free that day. And Inspiring Philosophy and God Logic agreed to go there to him. Will he do that? No, of course not. Then when he backs out, he'll say something else, and he'll say something else, and next month. And anyway, we'll eventually have an awesome compilation of Sheikh Uthman running. All right, guys, going to go ahead and cut out now. Giant DOC are still back there. They're muted. I don't know if they actually... Oh, you thought you guys might have went to sleep or something, man.
yeah, it's getting late.
All right. Any final thoughts on all this? Are you impressed by Sheikh Uthman and his rugged manliness and bravery?
Never. But like you said, we'll run the stream on Saturday. See what happens.
We'll be waiting for Sheikh Uthman. All right, Sheikh Uthman. It'll be your time to shine. Oh, let me guess. You'll conveniently be flying right at that time. My goodness. All right. All right, guys. Can't say we didn't try. We gave him the entire time. Made excuses and lied. And then he issues another challenge. Challenge has been accepted. Even better challenge. People are going to debate him in person. Watch him back down. Now, guys, keep in mind, one, we know he's free that day. He has admitted it. And so they've agreed. They already agreed they would show up, debate 2-on-2 with he can have a partner of his choice. Unlike Allah, he can have a partner of his choice. We are predicting he is not under any circumstances going to do it, and he's going to make excuses. We know he can't say he's not free. He can't say he's flying that day. He's definitely free. He already declared that. And so when he backs down, and he will back down because he is a coward, we'll point it out. His followers are extremely slow and stupid, and so you have to show them things over and over and over again before they get the point. So we may have to show this 500 times, but we will. We'll agree to debate him 500 times if we have to, and he can run every time. And eventually, maybe his fans catch on to what they're actually dealing with and what dawah is. All right, guys. Sad that we didn't actually get to debate Sheikh Uthman here, but that's on him. We set it up for him. Couldn't do it. Total coward. Glad I'm debating Jake here in a few weeks, because he's turning out not to be a coward. All right. I guess we'll be trying to think what we got coming up. Yeah, so Giant DOC's channel, Saturday. See what happens. Catch y'all next time.